You're good to go.
Alright guys, our to-do list that we have at the moment is a lot of these first few things actually have to do with Debbie. Debbie might want to study the case in Agonar's room. Eve brought 2 of them from his room. I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember what the cases are. It's been so long since we've been in there. Need to study the keys Hatala found. There were 2 that look wrong. Need to study the scroll that Needip found. It's descriptions of a magical device. And the last notation on this was that Debbie has this at this time and plans to study it.
Yes.
The next thing, the order of the keys are studying books and will make us copy of and themselves a copy. I kept that on there because we need to remember that that's happening. Might need to check on the steward that Needip and Winky hired. And at this time, just in charge. Okay, they're only in charge of transfer of supplies, and there's a permanent door portal set at the order of the keys. Just something that we need to make sure is going well, I guess. Need to conduct research into the ancients. They have been gone for 2,000 years. We want to find the inner sanctum of the Lich in the caverns. Kens, no. Need to ritual speak to Eric and ask for help in people protecting people to protect the tree and watching for those trying to take things for themselves. So that's part of our getting somebody in there to help protect things and keep order there. Because our 6 or 7 people is not going to be able to do it. Figure out the machine for the alchemical stuff in the caverns. We need to meet the leader of the Order of the Key. Are they a jerk or are they nice? Find Alicia's daughter, the Kingsman that we came across in Larkin.
Side quest.
Her name is Felicia. She is a human. She has auburn hair. She was with the cultists, and she may be in Riven or Zan. And then the one I just added is someone hired the demon that was in the guild hideout. This was mentioned by the Skull Goblin, Needip, Core, and Winky met. We need to figure out who did this. Okay, I'm out of breath.
We'll say we did try to figure out that scroll that Debbie has. Is mechanical engineering of some kind.
Yeah, I do remember reading that. I wonder if I could use my engineering lore to help with that.
Well, we should be able to just say, at some point, just to go ask Debbie if he had been able to crack it yet.
True. Which I'm only trained in engineering lore, and I'm not planning on upgrading that anymore. So. Okay, so I've got a crafting jewelry, crafting alchemy.
So
sweet.
We need to figure out what we want to do once we get into Riven, and then do we want to go?
Wait. Hold on, dude. We're in Riven.
Yeah, we just arrived to Riven, so what are we doing here?
We came to Riven because we spoke to the wizard about your issues, and then we went into the dream.
Ah, yes, right.
Now, Riven, oh wait, did I write the wrong place? I think I wrote the wrong place on where that woman's, nope, yeah, maybe in Riven or Zan, yeah. So, Felicia could be somewhere around Riven, or could be in Zan. But the cultists have all disappeared from Larkin.
I want to say some of the earlier sessions, or a couple of sessions back, maybe the first time we came through Riven, it was... Willem was set up to the west of Riven somewhere, maybe in the mountain there, maybe in Zan. So I think that's where their base is going to be. Now they may have a sub base here in Riven though.
Okay, now I've got a jewelry and an alchemy quick roll.
I'm going to go back and pause the recording again, unless anybody else wants anything on record. Okay, I've got some recording going on, so this hopefully will be how things look. This is main. I can see it right now. You guys will be seeing it sometime in the future.
The future.
The future, yes.
Back to
Set
the
our spots where we're
You know
gonna
what
be.
I did though is I put Winky where Debbie goes, so I need to fix that.
So
How
where's
could
my
you mess
placement
that up?
compared to other people?
He was moving around so much that I got lost. I fixed
Well,
it.
just
Really, I just have a picture of his bedroom because he's laying down. There, now I have
What's
his
the order,
forehead.
Will?
Now, what's that?
What's the order? Like
The
left
order
to right?
is the way you guys
He sent
sent
it
stuff
to
to me
us.
in Discord. Yeah, so I've got.
Okay.
I'm going to be
If
on
you
the
look in the
far
general, you
left,
should see
then
it.
you, then
Core,
Hatala,
Nita,
Winky,
Hatala,
Eve,
Winky.
Debbie, and then
So I
above
can point
it.
at you.
Yeah, if you look
Yeah,
at
you're
Discord,
right.
the picture's in there. Yeah, you're pointing at me, and if you point
and I'm
that
pointing
way,
at Derek.
you're pointing at Derek, and I'm pointing at you. So,
Okay.
all right.
It's good to know so that when I start like
Yeah.
pointing fingers and yelling at people, I can.
And we're gonna have some pretty interesting cuts here because that was like a hard cut of. I'm trying to remember what we were talking about in the last recording. What we need to do, and then hard cut to this, so it's gonna be a little disjointed, but that's okay because it's been like we're at like hour 2 right now, and we're just still sitting in chat, and I'm at like minute 8 up here in the recording, so.
Yeah, because they're building their characters.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this again. All right, we
No.
should be recording now. I'm going to be distracted because I'm going to try and set up my other scene. So, okay, you guys go ahead, and I'll be back with you in just a second.
Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
All right.
All right, so I get a skill increase, which I did crafting. Brought it to expert.
Hold on. I still find it easiest if I look through the book while we're doing it.
That's all good. I've already done everything on my sheet, so if I need to change it, if you want to change it for whatever reason.
Yeah. All right. So rogue level 4, you get a rogue feat, a skill feat, and a skill increase.
Yes. So for the skill increase, I did crafting. Brought myself to expert.
Okay.
what?
All right.
Tiff 101.
Something else I did while y'all were in that is I created a jewelry roll and an alchemy roll that already have the pluses added to them.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see. Then for my feats, for my class feat, I'm doing basic wizard spellcasting.
From the
I get-
archetype.
Yes. So according to this, I get 2 spells added to my spell book, and then I can cast. And then from then on, every time I level, I add 2 spells from that level to my spell book, and I get 1 spell slot for each level as I level.
So okay, page 219. Each time you gain a spell slot of removal. Okay, so you get the basic spellcasting on page 219.
I could pop it up because I already got it typed in. If you want me to pop it up, I know you probably want to look at the book anyway. So Will's over there trying to work on this, and everybody's popping in and out, popping in and out.
That was so rude.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So you have 2 spells in your book, and you get 1 a day.
Yeah. So the 2 I would like to get are True Strike and Illusory Disguise.
Illusory disguise? I don't know that one.
There, I popped it up on the chat.
Let's see. Arcane, level 1. Illusory disguise. There it is. Alright. That and True Shot?
True strike, yeah.
True Strike. Alright, no problem.
Okay, and so that takes care of the spells, which I thought might be more complicated than it ended up being.
No.
And
And you gotta pick one of those a day to learn.
you mean pick one of them to have that I'll use?
Yes.
Like one of
Each
them
day
is
you
prepared.
have to- each day ahead of time, you have to tell which one you're going to use.
Okay, yeah. Most of the time, well, I'm not going to say most of the time. We'll do that. Because it's definitely going to change back and forth depending on whatever we're kind of into.
Yeah.
The skill feat that I want to do is tweak appearances. I'll pop it up because I've got it typed in.
Is that a, what kind
It's
of
a-
feat is that?
Skill.
Which one?
You need to help us open the windows. I think the alarm might go off.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys.
General skill. I'm not sure what.
Tweak appearances.
Yeah. It basically lets me help somebody get a +1 to diplomacy and performance checks when they're
So it's a diplomacy skill.
not necessarily. It's a crafting thing for me, but it ups somebody else's diplomacy because I'm helping their look.
See, that's the thing. It's not in the book at all.
It's not.
Not that I can find it anywhere. Let me look it up real quick. It may have come from a different book. Tweak appearance.
Disguising ourselves?
No, it's not a disguise. It's just a. It's a
Appearance
slight amount of. It just makes somebody look a little more.
No, it's not something you can use. It came in a Pathfinder magazine.
I see that now.
So technically it's still Pathfinder 1. But
Okay.
it's not, but I mean...
All right, so if I can't do that at all, what I probably am going to do is wary disarmament.
Wary disarmament. I see that. You're an expert. Are you an expert in thievery?
Yes.
All right. Oh, that's actually a good one.
Yeah, that's what I had on there initially, and then because we have so much diplomacy stuff we're probably going to run into, I thought the other would be better. But if it's not available,
No, it's not current.
then there ain't no reason for me to do it. But that
All right.
that finishes me off.
No problem.
If you're ready.
Who's next?
I'll go next if you're ready.
All right, Druid.
Should be a skill feat and a class feat.
Druid feat and a skill feat. You're not a cross-class druid, are you?
Cross-dressing druid. What?
Only on the weekends.
Okay, so which one are you looking at?
I'm gonna take form control,
I was thinking that.
and we discussed the strength issue last time, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Say that again.
We discussed the strength issue last time. There's a strength requirement of like 14 for that skill for some reason.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't like that.
Okay, so that was my only
It doesn't
hesitation with
matter
that.
how strong you are is your ability to control your animal form.
Right. So I'm gonna take form control, and then for my skill feat, I'm gonna do snare crafting. So I was gonna I get to pick 4 snares, or how do we want to do that?
Snare crafting, is that what you chose?
Yes.
Well, you're gonna have to buy the formula since you basically you figured out how to do snare crafting, but you don't know any specific snares. You're going to need the formulas.
Okay. And so I'll need to do a check for those kind of things when we go to towns on how to make the recipes.
Yeah, just divide it by 3. It should
Okay.
be like it should be less than a gold each,
Okay.
or maybe it is a gold. You know.
Well, some of them are, but I think there's some like level 4s I was looking at that are a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, the level of it determines the cost of it.
Yeah, it looks like most of the level 1s are 3 gold.
Mhm.
And then the level 4s I was looking at are 15 gold.
So it sounds very similar to alchemy.
Yeah, all the formulas should be about the same.
Okay.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right, who's next?
I can go.
Eve? Good, it's right next to the druid.
All right, I've got
You
the
get a-
stuff set up for cameras. It's gonna
Okay.
be fun.
Eve, you get a cleric feat and a skill feat.
My my cleric one, I want to do healing hands.
You get a first level feat?
I think so.
Okay.
He's saying that because why would you pick a first level feat instead of a second level?
Well,
You don't have to defend yourself.
Yeah, it's a perfectly valid answer. I was just making sure.
I don't even ever look at the thing.
Like, what'd you get at second level? Let me pull your sheet up so I can look at it too. It's easier if I can look at them at the same time.
Wow, you could do communal healing, and that heals you when you heal others.
I did see that.
But that would mean she'd have to take some damage first.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
What did you get at second level?
She got quick identification and cantrip expansion.
No, that was before. Dad, you can check it on your phone.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh. Okay.
That's where I read it from. Quick identification and cantrip expansion.
So you have more cantrips.
Oh, cantrip expansion. That's what you got.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah. That healing won't be bad. So healing hands?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts anything. I mean, that makes her do D10s instead of D8s. It's not a bad
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Alright, so healing hands, that's good. And then for
And
your
then-
skill feat,
Yeah, I did ward medic.
ward medic. Treats several patients at once. Ooh, that's a smart one.
When I get to legendary, I can treat up to 8 people.
Yeah. Yeah, and at legendary, you can also remove diseases, blinded, deafened, doomed, or even drained. Okay. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Alright, who's next?
I can go now.
Alright, Core?
All right. Picking up a. Let's see. Where's my basic sorcerer spellcasting? True Strike
Alright.
should be an innate skill, and then for the skill feat, Bargain Hunter.
Bargain Hunter. Alright, good choice.
All right, and then just want to make sure I have my hit points right. So going up to level 4 plus toughness.
Charles, are you going to put your modified rules for Bargain Hunter in the Discord for us?
Whenever we get a chance.
Cool, thank you.
4. What does toughness say?
Means you're tough.
It means I'm tough. That's right. Thank you. We have cleared it up. It's
Oh,
actually-
toughness? That one's easy. That one's plus 2 hit points.
Is it half my level or my level? Or is it my level plus something? I didn't have it pulled up. I just want to make sure I have the numbers right.
Increase your maximum hit points by your level.
Okay. Okay. That should be it then.
Alright.
Out of curiosity, does that scale with you, or is that just a one-time application?
No, it's whatever my level is.
Yeah. And it's on your notes. On your sheet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
Alright, now Winky. Since you're a fighter, you go next.
It's your turn now.
He's
Okay.
probably gonna need guidance because I don't even think he
He-
remembers
no,
what he has.
Well, he
in general.
looked into it. He has it on his app.
Okay.
Yeah, we worked on it. We were working on that with Core when I got in here.
Yeah.
So are you going to take a fighter's feat? Because you're not multi-classed, right?
No. I'm staying fighter. I'm gonna stay being a fighter.
Swipe. You make a wide X-wing. Have you picked one, or do you need a dice?
I already picked I picked catfall. No. The skill feat or
No, this is your fighter feat.
fighter feat?
Yeah.
I picked knockdown.
Knockdown.
Oh no, he dropped. It's been.
56
Hey,
minutes.
it's funny because when he drops out, it on the thing it shows me up into the GM spot on the message. And we're back. Cool.
Okay, so you got knockdown. Okay. And then your skill one?
Catfall.
Catfall.
For all those pits.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the times that you tried to throw somebody in a pit and you natural one.
Mhm.
Alright, no problem. Alright, is that everybody? That is everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some help putting the stuff in.
No, the important stuff's already done currently. Your hit points are automatic, so.
Yeah. I'll put in the other stuff.
Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get some water real quick and then we will get started.
Yeah, I was gonna propose a quick 10-minute get up and stretch and get ready break.
All right, I'm pausing the feed.
Can we get you two to go into the Whisper channel again? And I will leave you in there until I'm ready to have you join with the group.
I love this part.
Hmm.
Tiffany, can you join the Whisper? There you go. All right, I'm going to go talk to them for 1 second, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
1 second. He's not back.
He's late.
Bum, bum, bum.
So is the chain of succession of DMs? It's Will next. If for some reason Charles
Well,
gets.
Not this one.
When it goes to this many, here, I'll click back over to that scene. When it gets to this
it's gonna
many,
be half of
it's
him.
all over the place. See, I'm recording it right now. You guys are going to be able to see it. I
Yep,
got different people's chests. I got people's foreheads. I got forearms. Who knows? It's pandemonium. And I'll just cycle through all the scenes. So this will be scene 3, and then this will be scene 4. So you guys will see all this when the video finally comes up, and it'll be at around the 27-minute mark. So
Are these always in the same order of how we enter and join?
how you enter in Discord?
Is it in alphabetical order?
No,
Yeah, it's in alphabetical order. No, it's not, because you're
it's not.
Zechariah.
Yeah, I
And
think.
Wolfie was after you and her. Was it because they didn't have cameras on?
Right. Whoever does not have a camera on goes to the bottom.
Right, so they would be
Alright, I'm
in
gonna
different
pause
places.
recording again.
They would be in different places.
All right, y'all are where we left off last time. Is y'all had decided y'all need to go down and find the layer of the Lich. Is what you decided, right?
We had
Is
just
anyone
done the
come?
dream.
Yeah, y'all just finished the dream, but the next thing y'all were about to do was to go hunt down his inner sanctum.
Yes.
Because the two
Okay.
things,
Yeah,
the inner sanctum and then the cult.
Yeah, we were gonna try and find the inner sanctum. I don't think there's any reason that we can't do that.
Mhm.
But we had just finished the dream. Like, that was the last thing we.
Yeah.
We're probably waking up.
We aren't woke up.
Well,
the
y'all
room-
woke up and y'all are already starting to talk about it at the end of the last session. So basically, y'all were eating breakfast.
Oh yeah,
and
okay.
discussing that.
Because the whole room was like everything was burned.
Disintegrated.
Oh yeah, because I tried to sit up and made a hole in the floor.
And Eve, the only note you got from the dream was that at the end, the demon didn't leave. The demon died, and when demons die in our world, they immediately are sent back home. So the demon didn't just take the guy's soul and run away with it. No, he was, as the demon was dying, in a last-ditch effort, it reached out and grabbed his soul. Basically. And so that's where y'all left off. As you're eating, one of the Anati comes in. Excuse me, hello?
Hello?
There is someone in the portal room who is requesting permission to speak to you.
Okay, we'll go.
Okay.
We'll go meet him.
Finish my breakfast. I don't know what you're. They're gonna wait.
I'll go with Core.
Okay.
I'll go.
Alright, you get to the portal room, and in the portal room is a one of the Order of the Keys. It's one of the low-ranking members. You've probably seen him once or twice, but you have no clue what his name is.
Good morning.
There's some people in Larkin, and they are looking for you.
From Larkin.
Okay.
At the university?
Yes, they're at the university, and the Kingsman told them to find you.
Okay.
Specifically you. Points to you, Will.
Okay. Sounds good.
Apparently, the only thing I get is that they are on the path of trying to find a woman who was kidnapped. Supposedly by the cult y'all are in.
Oh, the Kingsman's daughter, Alicia's daughter, Felicia.
I thought it was her niece.
It was the niece.
Yeah, it was her niece.
Sorry, let me change that in my notes.
They're currently in the Orders of the Keys, and they would like to talk to you.
Okay. Well, we will proceed. Do we want to grab Nadep or just leave him here? You still
We're
eating?
talking- I'm finished now.
Oh, you
You can
showed
send
up?
them. You can send them a message.
I'll
I'm
send.
here. I'm right here.
I'll, okay. Yes.
All right, let's
You can see me.
let's go meet these guys.
All right, y'all wait a second. Give me about 2 minutes to talk to them real quick, and then whoever's going, join me in the whisper channel.
Okay.
All right.
Winky,
Isn't
are you
that all of
coming?
us?
I think
So-
that's all of us.
Well, Winky,
Would
Winky
would
didn't
this
come.
would this be a good opportunity to use my illusionary disguise?
Just to throw
I
them
can
off.
make I can make
yourself look
myself.
like the missing woman.
Well, I can't do that. I can only make myself 6 inches taller or 6 inches shorter,
No,
and 50
goblin.
pounds shorter and 50 pounds lighter. So it's not quite gonna pan out.
You need at least to be like a super chunky halfling.
I think so.
Oh, bunny,
So a dwarf.
mommy's gonna come back soon. I know, baby. I know. Do you want to find something to eat?
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pause the recording until Charles comes back, just to save time for
We were all
whoever's
going
watching.
there.
What did
Yeah,
you
whenever
say?
Charles comes back, I'll start it back up.
You need more monitors.
I need more monitors. That's the thing. That's the Hello.
Oh, look, she ran away from you, Car.
It happened. Okay, I got it set up with the folks. They should be. She's back.
Tiffany's using the web version of Discord, not the installed one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's
I'm using the installed one, and I randomly reboot every 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think you get technically 48 seconds and 48 minutes and like 27 seconds.
Slenderman or Enderman? Which one's worse?
All right. Everyone who joined us, describe yourselves as you're coming out the door from the Order of the Keys building.
All right, I came through first. Coming through, you see a male human dressed in half-plate armor, blonde hair. He has a katana in his shield. He's of pretty strong stature and clean-shaven. Looks like a pretty stately person and good reputation.
Who walked
Right,
out behind him?
Hatala. You see a short woman walk out, halfling, with a fiery red hair. She's got leather armor, rapier at her side belt, and she looks a bit snarky.
Hold on 1 second. Millie, hush! Sorry.
Right, that's Hatala.
All right.
I guess I walked out. So half elf woman. She has a trident, brown hair, kind of sweet, but yeah, she has a holy symbol on her waist.
Trace event.
And Peyton, I guess, to your left?
Yeah. Hold on. I have an
Uh,
intrusion.
Elijah's supposed to be coming through. I don't know what he's.
He was in here and left. There, he's back.
My Discord crashed.
Okay, you want to describe yourself, Winky?
Can you start up your video?
Okay. I am a short gnome, about 3 feet. I have a giant hammer, plate mail armor, like blue hair.
He's a blue-haired, 3-foot-tall gnome wrapped in plate mail armor carrying a 4-foot-long hammer.
That's basically bigger than him.
Okay,
It is bigger than him. He picks up like a handle and we grab it every now and then.
Did he get plate mail, or is he still in splint?
I thought he was still in Splint.
Yeah, he's wrapped in armor.
Okay.
And in front of you guys, you see 2 people standing there. Hunter? Why do we got echo on me?
I'm not hearing an echo.
I did.
It's because me and Tiffany are sitting next to each other.
Ah. Well, she's muted, so it shouldn't matter.
No, her audio is going to his thing.
Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Smart Elijah.
Look at that.
Uh-oh. Oh. Right, why am I on this thing?
I'll come stumbling out of the portal last, and a disheveled looking dwarf with bits of breakfast sticking out of his beard, a couple twigs here and there, and just grumpy look on his face as 2 new people have entered his life over his breakfast.
All right, when Hitala sees him come through, she's gonna try and help him clean his beard out. You want me to help you with this meetup? That's disgusting. Okay.
You don't ever know what you gotta do to survive until you don't have any food in the back of a cave for 3 weeks, and you're eating mole crickets and worms. Actually pretty good.
Alright. As the 5 of you come out of the Order of the Keys building, in front of you are 2 human-sized people. Hunter?
I am a half-elf ranger with a black hooded cloak with a bow on his back.
And you're wearing scale mail armor.
Yeah, scale mail armor. Male. Yeah, no beard or anything, of course. Because elves don't have beards. I guess white hair.
Skin.
I guess it'd be white hair.
Alright.
No problem.
See, Atala, that's how you do stealth. Look, see, he's got the cloak, and look, I bet he could sneak around without being detected.
She slaps him in the back of the head. See that coming?
Alright, Tiffany.
No.
I am a female woodland elf. I'm a sorcerer. So I have long, flowing, dark hair that actually changes colors. Lavender whenever I use my magic, but I have light eyes, almost white, but not really. They're like super gray, light gray. I'm tall.
I'm Hatala. What's y'all's names?
They're tame.
Come on. Hey, come on.
Kairos.
Okay.
And AIM is actually the appearance of God in Elvish, because my bloodline is celestial.
Go, go.
Sorry, I'm typing. I take notes, so if I'm not talking a lot, it's because I'm taking notes. Just so y'all know.
Hey, hey, Fancy Pants, Core, you got some competition.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You high flute society types.
Very, very good. I'm glad to have other people around. I do enjoy my time with my friend here, the druid. You stimulate my mind so much.
I'm learning lots about society, pinkies and stuff.
Yes.
What'd you do with her pinky?
Yes.
Your pinky or
Something
someone
about,
else's pinky?
Holding things with pinkies out. I've seen Core do it a couple times. Figured it was something fancy.
Okay.
See, I typically use my pinky to, kind of dig in here and then.
Nita, I'm pretty sure these people came for a reason. Let's hear their reason.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ignore me. I'm gonna stare at these rocks over here for a second.
We're inside of a room.
So, Kara Siratane, what brings you to us? Or, I believe you were looking for Core?
Yeah.
Yes, we're looking for someone. We're looking. We both have to find someone we've been tasked to find, and we were told that the Order of the Keys could tell us where to find the person.
So, who are you looking for?
Yes.
A young girl.
Aren't we all?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, hold on, Nadab. Go back to your rocks, please.
Hala punches him in the shoulder.
He went off to find rocks. He needs to go further.
Yeah,
It's outside of a room.
Is the young girl's name Felicia?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I spoke with a man just the other day about that.
It was a woman.
You're right. You are correct. It was a woman. She took her helmet off at the end.
Woman?
It was a woman.
Yeah,
I have a hard time identifying those humans.
Yep.
Yeah, the armor. Yeah, we do have a few leads on that. We'll have to compare notes. I don't know if you have any at all, but we think she's either abducted or has joined up with this cult off to the west. Did you receive any information on her outside of her description and name?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We were only told that the group of heroes could help us find the girl.
Somebody called us a group of heroes?
Hey, we're starting to get a reputation. Yes, currently, as I said, there's a cult, I think being led by a man named Willem. We're trying to get to him. Hopefully he's not too far gone into madness and we can rescue him too, but he is quite mad right now and has started up a cult with absolutely every single homeless or destitute or hobo that he has been able to get his hands on. And he's gone in, we're here in Riven, so he's got all of them in Riven. We just came from Larkin.
You're standing in Larkin right now.
We're in Larkin with the Order of the Keys is in Larkin.
Oh, that's right. We did.
traveled through the
I
portal to get to
apologize.
Larkin.
Yeah. So we're in Larkin. So yeah,
You would
traveling
know all this,
walk.
or
Yeah.
Core would.
Yes.
No,
So,
actually, he would be just as easily confused.
yeah,
guess
we've
that's a
been,
good
we've been
point.
doing a lot of portal hopping. So, walking around Larkin, there are no homeless anywhere. You may have noticed that. They've all been sucked up by this cult. The cult is around the town, but no one has been able to find any whereabouts of him.
Okay.
But so they're either in Riven, which is where we just came from, or they're further west of there in the mountains or in Zan. So we've got a few other things we're trying to do, but we're definitely heading towards trying to find the young lady.
Good.
Who tasked you with this?
One moment.
You must take extensive notes like you, Core. Always scribbling.
Yes. You scribble good too.
I do.
I mean, you've
I like
taken
to
notes yourself. I remember you drew the picture with the spider and ate the dragon.
Yes.
At least that's what I interpreted.
Well, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I may not know any words, but I can draw some pictures.
Yeah, that's a lot of words. You're on up there.
Hunter, I messaged you in Roll20.
You're okay.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna get. Sorry, guys. Kenzie's freaking out because Melanie's not
welcome
here.
back to Toy Lab TV. I'm Aaron, and I'm here with JC today.
Hi, everyone.
And you
Out of
guys have been
character,
asking for
Tiffany
more
had to
Minecraft,
go
So guess what? We've got some played-up
ed-
surprise Minecraft.
entertain.
And JC, you put these together. I know this is. a
Entertain
creeper
had
on
to
the
fly
left,
away.
but who's this on the right?
Well, I wonder if our viewers know who that is. I'll
I
give you a
mean,
clue. He's got bright pink eyes, which you can
Entertain
see
had to go
black,
somewhere
and
real
he's
quick.
long and skinny. It's Enderman.
Okay, so let's.
She's just gonna follow you around. Keep going.
Let's go with Enderman.
Okay, let's start with the eyes. I say start.
Also out of character, Charles, I forgot the answer.
No, this one was a simple one.
I just messaged you in roll 20.
All right, what do we got?
We were
here?
hired
Minecraft
by
dinner,
the uncle
and some Minecraft
from back
blind boxes,
east
and some more blind boxes.
to find
Hey,
Felicia.
and an Angry Birds blind bag.
Yep.
All right, should we do the Minecraft hanger? a
This
blind
family really
box,
seems to care about
or maybe about the
each
Angry
other.
Birds?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay, it says it's a long tag.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. The lady
There's something behind.
who was a
All right,
lady
here's our
described
dog
herself
tag,
as an uncle.
And it looks like Minion Pig. That's what it says on the back anyway. Minion Pig. Wait a minute.
The
No, he was
lady.
hired by someone in a different town.
He's not the kind of minion you'd see
Oh,
hanging out.
Uncle
We were
Alicia?
Angry Bird space. It says
We
He was
were-
hired by Felicia's uncle.
Little dog tag with his
Okay.
chain. All right, here is our
And we
chart,
were
and
essentially
it
hired
says
by
there's 20
her
to
aunt.
collect, and there's our
Whether
Wow.
that's
Minion Pig
two
right
people that are
there,
married,
part of
we
the
would not
Angry
know.
Bird space collection.
Yeah.
You guys like Angry Bird space? Do you play
Okay,
it? Tell us in the comments and let us know. Should we do one of these blind boxes now?
Do we want to try to pursue this with them? Do you guys have any other leads that can help us find her? Besides what we've already told you?
That's what he looks like right there.
Do you think maybe he's inside?
They've just traveled to town from east.
Let's find out if that's Enderman inside.
The first thing they did was try to find information because this is the last place she was seen, and they ended up talking to someone who told them to come
Something
find
with
you.
a boatload of legs, it looks like there.
Well,
Okay.
we do have a few things we need to wrap up before we get off to the west to the cult. Would you like to join us on that? We're gonna go
Squid swimming through the ocean.
through these portals here to basically a tree mansion, and then through the tree mansion into some dungeons, and then from there we're gonna try to find a lich's sanctum. So it sounds pretty interesting, right? Would you like to join
Yes,
us?
it does.
Okay.
Yes, we would like to join you.
Okay. I don't want to be too intimidating, but we'll make introductions. The lich is dead, I think, probably.
Not all liches dead.
For these Minecraft blind boxes.
You stole my
Thank
joke.
you, Hitala.
Yeah, it says it's a mini
But this one's more dead than most.
Netherrack series.
Yes, he is passed on.
He was
Forcefully,
so dead.
he was forcefully passed on.
This lich was so dead that it had a spirit of itself.
An after image of the lich, and then we helped that pass on. So
Welcome to the adventuring crew.
Alright, here's our character.
No, this lich was so dead. How dead was he?
With a mushroom up on top, so I'm thinking it's a mushroom.
So if you're gonna help us with this, have you guys had breakfast?
Alright, let's check out the box.
No, we have not.
There's
I'm gonna count on the shout out. Hey, nut up! You want to have second breakfast?
more to collect, don't we, JC?
Finish first.
wait a minute.
Second breakfast.
There's 6 more on the other side.
There's another six.
We can't have too many meals in a day, but we can offer the hospitality of at least
Well, so
Oh, well, we
this
got
breakfast.
What are you talking about? They make enough food for like 20-something people every day for every meal. Let's go. I'm hungry.
All right.
okay, Minecraft.
So we're gonna be going to.
That looks like some kind
Lobby.
of skeleton, but beyond that, I don't know.
I mean,
Hey, do you want to stay in here or go to the lobby?
There we go. A skeleton horse.
Lobby.
And the real fun
Okay.
right there, so it's
Let's all go
That way
to
we have to
the,
whisper later.
just make sure to
Yeah.
turn your
Lobby.
turn your videos back on.
Let's all go to the lobby.
it's gonna be
Turn
some
on
fun.
your videos.
That's
Turn
fun.
on your video.
That's some fun.
She'll
Video
join us
jumping.
back.
Yeah, I am doing videos, so I'm jumping back and forth between programs.
Curious Blades. So what do you know about blades?
Once everyone has their video back up and going, I think we should be set.
Paper fans, blades,
Good enough.
Minecraft set, the village.
Yeah, so the just some background on this tree mansion here. As I'm showing you through the portal, it's a lovely place called Aluendel, and as we're leaving Larkin, if we travel south on the map, which you might have, you would go through Tullus, and then south of Tullus is Briggenmire, and then off in the forest to the west of Briggenmire is Aluendel, which is this tree. There is a wizard by the name of something, Aganar, who made friends with elves and was able to get a special tree from them. And this tree grows and it has a house in it, and as it grows the house gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And he did a lot of bad things and then felt bad about those bad things, so he kind of just abandoned this tree house. And it's been a couple hundred years, so it has grown into this giant mansion with no one really tending it outside of this race of people, which are, someone help me with the name of these people?
Anadi.
The Anadi, yes. So they don't look exactly human, but they're pretty close. They're very nice. As long as you're friends with them, they will be friends with you. They're very hospitable. They also do a really important job of keeping all of the spiders nice. And when I say spiders, I mean gigantic spiders. And even there is it's not a Goliath, yes. I was saying monsters was not big enough. A Goliath spider up in the top of the tree. So if we do any hostile actions towards them, we're all going to die. So just FYI for you as you're traveling around here. And because that might come up, giant spider jumping on you. It's possible. But inside of this tree mansion, Aluendel, there's a portal room of 15 portals. We figured out a few of them. One of them comes here to Larkin, into the university. One of them goes down into the caverns beneath basically beneath Aluendel. And there's a little city and some laboratories and things down there. One goes to a basement that we can't get out of. One door is covered in metal, bolted shut, and you can smell sulfur and heat coming from it. We're assuming it's going to some kind of hell plane. And there's another door that's bolted up shut that is freezing cold, and it feels like your soul would be ripped out if you went through it. So again, another door we want to keep bolted shut. Another portal is basically just a return portal. And did I miss any portals? Hold on, I had a picture. I'm gonna try and hold the picture up for the video.
One to the cavern lab, one to Larkin, one to the basement, one to hell, one to cold.
We also have the one to the pocket dimension, or is that inside the Order of the Keys?
That's in the basement of the Order of the Keys.
Right.
Okay.
That's a separate portal.
Lots and lots of portals, lots and lots of things to keep track of.
Technically speaking, you could take the key out and go to the tree and put it in there.
Right. Because it's the key that gets it to that location.
Yep, the key is the targeting for the portal.
All right. So that's as we go through, I'll just introduce you to the Anadi, and we've been talking with one specific one. It's been helping us a lot. Is Navi? Navi, yes. And so we'll make introductions to Navi.
But Navi is an NPC played by Charles.
Oh, there. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen.
Oh, there you are, Navi.
There's Navi. Hi, Navi. We just wanted to introduce you to 2 new travelers that'll be coming with us. They'll probably be showing up around here a good bit. I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of them and they weren't strangers and they wouldn't be attacked.
Greetings, we have no problem. Welcome to Allendale.
Hello, Navi.
And when you look at the Anati, they look human, but their movements seem kind of jerky, almost like they're being moved by wires. It just doesn't look right, and their eyes don't look quite right either.
Always been their appearance, right, Charles? Not.
That's always been their appearance.
Okay. Just making sure I hadn't missed out on something.
And they
Aiden's like,
appear to have
hold
the
up.
ability to command the spiders. And the whole tree is filled with spiders.
Not to mention old big boy up there.
Yes.
Oh, that big spider. I watched him eat a dragon.
Yeah, you just kind of left me notes. I never really heard the story of what happened. I mean, I pretty much get that a dragon.
So get this. I'm standing there at the door, and all of a sudden we get the alarm, and we got to run up to the Allendale and see what's going on. And there is this massive green dragon being tossed around like it's nothing bigger than a housefly by this spider. Wraps him up, liquefies it, saves it for dinner. We're in a good spot. As long as we don't tick him off, I think we'll be okay.
Okay. All right. So whenever we get finished eating, we can head down into the basement, and we'll show you guys around down in the caverns.
Charles,
Yes.
looking at the Anati, we don't see any actual lines going from them to the spiders, do we?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I had that thought too. I'm
It's
like,
just their movement doesn't seem natural.
Yeah, the way you described it this time was like, hold up.
No,
Are the
it's all
spiders
there.
puppets, or are the Nadi's puppets?
Now we're gonna get
Alright,
it
so
anyway.
we go let them eat.
Are we going?
Get it.
Are we gonna go down to the stinky basement next? Is that the plan?
not the
No.
stinky basement. We're going to the workshop.
Caverns. The
Yeah.
workshop and caverns.
So
We're gonna try and find that sanctum of the Lich.
So the portal goes to the wizard's workshop, and this workshop leads out into the caverns. The workshop is in a cavern under the tree, and not all that leads out into a more wild, monster-infested
Natural
area.
cavern.
Right.
There's a forest. There's drakes, small dragons, and things.
Yes.
So, is there anything you two enjoy doing? Hobbies, maybe? I like to make jewelry.
Try to make jewelry.
I love to craft things.
Oh, what
Pink
do you like
square.
to craft? What was that?
Let's see. I like to. Let me think about that.
The easy answer would be you love to tinker.
There you go.
A little of this, a little of that. Whatever comes to your whim.
That's cool.
I like hunting from a distance, and I like to tinker with making alchemy items like bombs.
Oh, really?
Chala, maybe you should get some tips from him. I told
Need
you
to-
he's already got the sneak thing figured out. I mean, look, he's dressed right. I mean,
Hey,
jeez.
Hidden Adept, do we even need Hatala anymore? I mean, I don't even know why you guys are.
Did we need Hatala to begin with? I mean,
I mean, Winky was pretty good at opening doors.
Yeah.
Your idea of opening doors means you're going to be hit by every trap.
Again, Winky was very good at that.
Yeah, Winky's too short to get hit by anything anyway, so I mean, we'll just put him up to the door, let him smash it down. I don't see a problem with this.
Okay.
Except for
hey,
the time
wait.
he caused the entire floor to collapse under you all.
That and then he didn't even
you're
fall
right.
down. Yeah.
That wasn't my fault.
That was exactly your fault.
It
Yeah.
literally was.
That was definitely your fault.
You guys wanted me to whack it.
I'm pretty sure the conversation went, "Can I whack it? I don't know. Can I whack it? I don't know. Can I whack it? I don't know." And he said, "I'll whack it." And then we fell.
So, Karis, it's an interesting name. Does it start with a K or a C?
What's a K?
We'll draw the
keep
picture.
typing it with- I keep typing it with a K. K-A-R-I-S.
It's spelled K-Y-R-A-S. Kairos. Exactly.
K-Y-R-I-S. Got it.
Or, no, K-Y-R-A-S.
K-Y-R-A-S. Got it. That's second time.
It's pronounced Kairos.
Okay.
And how do you two know each other? Have you guys been traveling together for a long time, or did
Charles, do they look like they're familiar with each other? Do they look like maybe even they're attracted to each other? Have we seen that?
They are familiar with each other.
Okay.
We're familiar with each other. I rather detested him at first because he is half elf.
Eve?
Yeah.
Do you still have issues with half elves?
What was that?
I was just curious if you still had issues with half elves.
Wait.
As you
You're
may
a
have
halfie?
seen,
I don't know about
you
this.
may have noticed Eve was also still a half elf.
Eve, you're a happy? I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's bad enough to be
I just
around
wanted to make
this
sure there's
few,
not going to be any conflict in our group.
And Payton is a half rock.
No, he's a half tree.
Half rock, half tree.
Got the
That's
brains of both.
150%.
She said I was half of a man, but I think I've proven her wrong.
I see.
Hey, Cora and Atala, I mean, that's kind of like your relationship, right? I mean, y'all kind of hate each other, but not really. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet.
I can't figure out if you hate me or not.
I'm gonna be honest, Nita. There's
I
not
like
a lot of
everybody
people I
the
hate,
exact
but you
amount.
really push it.
Okay. As y'all are finishing your meal, y'all are heading out the doorway and going to the portal room. Hatala, when you start to walk out the door, a bucket of water comes and lands on your head.
Can I reflex? Move out of the way? Can I move out of the way?
No, it got you.
Dang it. Okay.
The bucket itself is on your head.
All right. Okay. Who did this? I pick
One
it
of
up.
the Anani's like, oh, apologies.
Really? What happened?
I was walking and did not see you.
Oh,
You're too stealthy. You're very
Thank you.
small. I am very tall.
that is true. I actually appreciate you not seeing me. It makes me feel better as a thief. As a rogue. Oh, he's gone.
And now I'm back.
Okay, so what is
You're stealthy in the same
okay,
way.
yeah. Thank you for your compliment on my stealth.
As you're soaked. I'm just going to avoid Hatala for a while.
Wave my hand in front of the Anani's face and see if he can actually see.
I'm gonna
think he's
give
just
the
lying.
Anadi a thumbs up.
Those are occurring.
Okay. What do I do now?
I'm gonna
Edith,
whisk.
can you do that press the digit thingy thing and clean me up?
Me?
Can't you do that,
Sure.
please?
I got you. Oh.
Are you looking for a button to press?
Yes.
You just have to
You're just like,
I'm doing something with flavor. Hold on.
Oh,
The roll
great.
20 doesn't like doing it.
I was
Roll
about
20.
to say, I honestly was about to say, but please don't make me smell any different. And I was like, if I say that, he's gonna think about it. And
Well, I can't get roll 20 to work for me. So
it's because
I will
Natalia went
simply-
there and broke it for you.
I'll simply take the water that is all over the floor that just was spilt on you and use the dirty water off the grimy floor to wash you back off, leaving you just about the same condition.
Thanks, Nita. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's what I'm here for. Glad to help.
She wipes it off as best she
I
can.
can help you with that.
Thank you, Eve. I don't even
I'll
know
use
why
it.
I asked him.
There you go.
Appreciate it, Eve.
Good enough.
Okay.
I see how it is.
We're gonna go find this sanctum, guys.
I can't go down.
I guess so.
Natala has walked out.
she's gone.
All right, let's follow her.
I'll make sure I'm showing the two newcomers where to go.
Okay. So y'all head back to the portal room. And then y'all take the portal down to the basement. And you are now down in the basement.
You say hi to Devi on the way?
He waves, mutters something non-committally while chewing on something and reading a book.
I'm gonna go ask him, have you had a chance to look at that scroll? That mechanical scroll?
That's what I was interested in.
No, not yet.
Okay. We'll check back in with you later. We're gonna go try and find that Lich's room.
Okay, be careful. And you see one of the security guards at the doorway leaving here.
Once we're past the guards where they can't hear us, I'm gonna say, hey, we really gotta get some guards ourselves. I do not trust the Order of the Keys to have their own guards down here.
Well, you know, Eric has a whole bunch of people he's training. Maybe
Yeah.
we can message him.
Yeah, we definitely set up that ritual. We need to do that today. Well, hopefully today. I don't know if we're going to be sneaking down these caves, but...
Whenever we have the chance.
Yeah.
It takes an hour?
I mean, he's going to have to get people from Cares all the way over here. That's going to take a couple of weeks, unless we can figure out some
Unless he
portals.
finds out he has a portal in his place.
Forgot about this portal thing that I've had for the last 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
His best bet, as you know, would be to go find y'all in your wagon.
Take the wagon to him.
Yeah, we can probably meet up in Ribbon.
We can let him know we're in Ribbon right now.
We're not in Ribbon right now.
Well,
Our wagon is in
cart
Ribbon.
is in Ribbon.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
We are in the tavern
Don't,
right now.
we got it. It's gonna hurt all of our heads. It's strange.
I have to know where the cart
I know
is.
I am here.
The cart is in Ribbon.
It's right there on the map.
Yep. Yeah. Don't worry. I got confused earlier too.
I think, therefore, I am confused.
Okay. Hey, any of you guys? Do you guys have any idea of which way we should go? I know we're looking for those doors. special
Well,
doors.
didn't you read the books? Did they have any information that would help us in that? Did Lich describe the area where he had his?
I was pretty focused on the dreams and if the dream was going to kill me or not. I don't.
Do you have the book with you?
I don't know if I remember anything off the top of my head. Can I see if I have anything in the back of my head?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I've got nothing.
You asked that last time. He actually didn't write in that journal about his
Okay.
sanctum.
That's right. That's right. There you go. So
So do we take a standard? Sorry.
Go, you're good.
Well, you know, I spent a lot of time in caves in the mountains, and the best way to get through them is to be methodical. You just pick a direction and keep going that direction. So, I would suggest it may take us longer, but we pick a direction whether to turn left or right every single time we come in contact with a direction, and keep to that side, and eventually we'll work our way through. We may be able to have a decent map as well when we're done.
do we want to go to the last door we remember and then start from there? And just keep going down that way?
Kyrus,
Yes.
you like hunting or entertain? Either of you good at map making or anything of the sort that you could maybe log as we go, so we don't get lost?
I mean, he's a ranger. I mean, he's all over the place. He must be able to keep track of good distances and a pace and be able to tell that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe he hasn't had any time in the mountains or in the cave system.
No, I just know that none of us
Maybe.
have really done any kind of map making before.
Yeah.
Maybe they would be able to do this if that's what we're going to try to do.
The dwarf
we
is
could
good
also-
at drawing, and he knows
I
math.
can
also-
draw. I am very, very good with drawing.
May
also
not be
lay
the
out a
skill.
Or drop seeds and follow the seeds back.
All right. Great. All right. Let's
Good
I've,
time.
I've got some paper here. I'll just try to scribble down as we go.
No, I don't have that skill.
It's okay. All right, let's motor on.
We're gonna start exploring.
Yep. Probably following Needup's advice.
Okay.
I have an idea, ladies. I can actually craft a map if you want me to.
That would be wonderful.
I have pen and paper if
And
you
that's
need
the
it.
craft map. Okay.
And I got room for you in my boat. 'Cause I trust you.
Elijah's about to get jumped.
What? I think there's missing two. What is?
Get out of here!
Rude.
Not
He's
as good as
just trying to
last
set
week when he came in and smacked him in the back of the head with a sword.
Well, this time I got it.
You're prepared.
Okay. So far, the only path you really know down here is the path that takes you to the village.
Okay. Can we?
And you do know it goes past a couple small other chambers. But y'all were being guided down here.
Can we peek our heads in those chambers along the way and do some perception check-in to see if we...
You can try.
Alright. Do-do-do.
Alright, you come to an area that has a fork. Do you look left or right? You're rolling too early, people.
Oh,
I'll look right.
Alright. The passageway goes down about 20 or 30 feet and it opens up.
You want to look left?
I'll look left.
Alright. That passageway goes down about 15 feet and opens up.
I don't know if I want to keep track of all this in the notes.
So, here's
Yeah, you
where we
might
put our
not.
plan to practice. We're gonna make
What
a
was that,
turn.
Carl?
I said you might not want to try to keep track because it's being randomly generated.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm gonna put all this in here, and then it's gonna be useless because we just need to. We know where the door is now,
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yes, the map will just have the information on it.
Yeah.
There you go. So let's go right first, and at least observe what's in that room inside the opening, and then make a decision from there whether we're going to continue exploring that way, or if we'll come back and do the same on the left side.
All right, Nita. What do your dwarf eyes see?
Well, y'all are carrying lights, so he doesn't see much of anything.
I see a child that needs to be in bed.
All right, so we're heading the direction he said.
Okay. You make it to the end of the chamber. You make it into a chamber. It's
Hunter, does she
small
have
laboratory.
several instances of that open? Is that why she's dropping out like that?
She's on the web, he said.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Charles. What were you saying?
At the end of the hallway, it opens up into a small chamber that looks like a small laboratory.
Another.
It looks like physical experiments were conducted here, but it's been in disrepair for a very long time. Most of the stuff in the room is actually powdered with age.
is there any other doors or exits, or is this only a one-way in and out?
None that you see so far.
Okay.
So nothing looks useful in there?
Can I look around to see if I can find any books or anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay, so Tiffany said her PC is crapping out.
Hmm.
That sucks.
Okay, you do not find any books. You did find a variety of dust that you assume may have once been books.
Okay. A little hotkey bar is not working for some reason.
Alright, so what do you do?
Anybody else?
What?
I found a pile of dust. I don't know if you guys want to look around the room at all.
Take a look.
I guess I'll look too.
Alright. Nidip, you're certain you found dust.
This is dust.
Whatever was in this room has been here so long that it has totally turned to dust. You can see indentions in the floor where things were done in this room for quite a long time, but no one's been in this room probably for 1,000 years.
And this is still the same first room, correct?
Yes, we have
Yes.
not beyond that. I say we move on, guys.
Can anyone tell what kind of lab is this, though?
Looks like they conducted physical experiments, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, maybe this is where he did
It wasn't a
the
library.
creation stone stuff.
It wasn't a library. There's no glass chunks, so you doubt it's alchemy. There's basically stone slabs where you could put things on to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's about all that's left.
Okay.
Like autopsy slabs?
Well, I think this may have been where he worked on his friends and to help get them the cracks and the creation stone stuff. Quite possibly.
This looks older than that.
It could be older than that, though. I mean, I'm just throwing that out
This
there.
is probably one of the Lich's rooms.
It may have been the Lich's
Excuse me.
room, you know?
Yes. What was that?
Yeah, the team keeps disappearing for unknown reasons that I know of.
Oh.
I know the reasons.
Who are you playing with, Seth?
Okay.
Only known to me.
Who's this?
Are you saying like actually in game she is disappearing, or are you making
Well-
a joke about her?
No, she does not disappear in game. She's still wandering around with us.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still wandering around in game, but in reality, the website, I guess the connection of the internet at my parents' house is crashing Discord, and it keeps kicking. Her computer has a small storage like MMC or whatever, like 32 gigs of really tiny storage. So
Can she still hear us? Like, is she able to hear from yours?
I'll put it up on speaker.
That's probably gonna be the best way to go then if y'all are together.
Because Charles can operate Roll20 for you and things like that, so it's not that detrimental. It'll be okay.
We've done it before.
All right, so
It's been worse. It's okay.
so we're pressing on out of the room and continuing our explorations, right?
Yes. Yes,
You're
we
back
are.
out. You're back to the main corridor.
All
And
right.
now we can't go right anymore. We must go left.
Thank you, Captain Logic.
Well, you can either
Yes.
go left or straight down the corridor again.
Or we could
Well-
go this way.
I mean, I'm just the dwarf being underground. I think he has a good sense of things, so we'll just go with it.
He didn't even know this corridor was here. He just thought we could go to the left.
Well, I mean, I assume he would have seen it, and he suggested a course of action. So
Let's just go to the left, guys. Come on.
You know what that thing does?
Like needed.
we'll do what Hatala says.
No, don't do that. Only gonna make a man.
You know what the thing next to the line wall is?
Corey, you got something brown on your faceplate.
What?
No, I mean the thing next to it.
I'll have you know I'm clean.
No, you're still slightly damp right now. You were still leaving puddles. I mean, you could have changed before we left, but you didn't. So.
She prestidigitated me clean, dude.
Wanna know what
Oh, Eve did?
box looks
Yes.
like? You do not. How do you get back up? Look.
Okay. So you go down the other side corridor.
Yes.
I already got all my
Easy,
stuff
Nor.
from my house.
Alright, you get to the end, and there's another small room almost identical to the one you were just in.
No, I don't want them to.
Good perception. Jeez, that's horrible.
I don't know.
You think there's dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to see if there's a. Oh, screw those. Why does my?
So roll in my two.
Is anyone
ladies
else
and
having
gentlemen.
issues with their quick bar on the bottom not working?
I don't
Or
think
have
so.
had that issue in the past.
I may have had it in the past, but usually it's like timing. Like sometimes you'll click on them and it just takes forever for it to actually do what it's supposed
No,
to do.
I was moving stuff around earlier, and now it's just it wants me to move them. Oh, there we go. I fixed
Are
it.
you had the selector.
You just had,
instead
you
of-
just had
It
something.
was in, yeah, it was in like move mode. I fixed it.
Oh yeah. Can I make
I think there's dust in this room too.
I mean, we're really
Sensing
looking.
something.
Cord, was there any explanation or information on what the door to the sanctum looked like?
It's gonna look like the last door we found, the ancient door.
I think we need to focus on just looking for that.
I thought that's what we were looking for. That's what I've been looking for.
I don't know. It looks like you two have been looking through dust.
I don't think that's what I found this time.
Why do you feel that way?
I feel very perceptive in this room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why would you suddenly feel that way?
I have to a new tool. No.
Hold on one second.
Can this hit you? Can I hit you?
Sure. Just out of character on roll 20, if you go to your it's like the second tab, your journal tab, and then select your character sheet, you can roll a perception check from your character sheet.
That's why I'm pulling out enough information for him to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We don't have everything in there just yet.
Gotcha.
Could have been another hour.
Yeah, we discussed all of that. No, Kylie, Mama's not back.
I take them down. Silas.
We discussed that earlier when I was like, it took us 2 sessions to create our characters, and that was at level 0. So it was not a surprise at all.
An hour ago, she said, "I'll be home soon."
Soon can mean, you know, like
It's pretty relative.
24 hours.
How long was the session?
Say again?
What was that, Hunter?
How long was the session?
What session? What are you talking about?
When we created our characters.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we were in person.
We were playing Pandemic, and then we would do, when we finished that, we would do D&D. So we probably did 2 hours, maybe 3 afterwards when we finished Pandemic. So it was probably like, I'm giving us a little more than it probably was, but it was probably 6 hours total that it took us to fully get all of it done.
Yeah, it makes sense. I
Were
like
you-
Pandemic.
Yeah, we're playing the Pandemic Legacy version.
Yeah, we started playing it, and then a literal pandemic started.
And then we've been able to keep up with the months. I think we may be a month behind now, though.
Yeah, we've definitely held back on playing that.
We did
The
some
pandemic has,
virtual, and the virtual was pretty chaotic for Derek because he was doing everything.
Need Pandemic or a Pandemic game, but COVID edition.
There you go.
Let's figure out how to cure COVID in the game.
There you go. Were you able to get any of the core rulebook stuff, or to use the app?
I have the app, but since I don't have my character sheet file, and I've been looking at the website, the Pathfinder 2E website,
Okay.
but I don't have the core books yet.
Okay.
I want that one.
Yeah, I think most of it's on the websites and things.
By the way, Kylie, I messaged your mother at 7:58 asking her ETA, and she said she was leaving now and she would take care of food. At 8:09,
they have to wait for the spaghetti to cook, man. It takes a while.
she said she was. So 8:09, so she's probably picking up food right now.
We've all got some PDF versions of the core rulebook. We can probably get to you somehow, some way.
And there's the website where you can just look at it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So however.
Just be careful with the website. Make sure you read and look at the top thing to see.
Yeah,
what
make sure
book
it's actually from the core rulebook and not from
I
like
made
Lost
that mistake.
Omens or because
Good
there's.
thing is I already had a backup
Yeah.
from my.
Yeah, I now have the PDF for Lost Omens.
Awesome.
I got the humble
Good to
bundle.
know.
So, Charles, you said we're gonna do. If you have the physical book, you're doing it.
Yes.
Or are we allowed to do Lost Omens now?
I haven't read it yet.
Okay, yeah, I don't have anything from it, so just let us know what we
Once
are.
I finish reading through it, I'll start implementing some of it.
Okay.
One of the really good things in Lost Omens is the goddess Kylie, say her name.
Milani.
Milani. That would have been the perfect goddess for Eve's character. After I read over them all.
I see London's bridge.
But it's mine for my other game.
Did you order the advanced player guide to
So easy to ride.
Charles?
I haven't ordered anything.
Oh, okay.
I got the humble bundle.
Okay. I can get you the PDF of the advanced player guide if you want to read it. I know you. It'd be on the back burner for sure, but like I said, I can do it now.
Finish the Lost Omens first.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Winky.
What are we?
Winky's here with us, guys.
I think Charles is afraid that we're going to kill
We
our
were
characters
investigating this room, and Charles asked for a minute, so we were
Yes.
just kind of filling time.
Okay.
Hunter, if you go to that tab, the third tab that he was talking about, you should see your little name.
No, just back this way. We just joined here.
And if you click on your name, it should show your character sheet.
Just take this road here.
You see that?
No, we just passed it.
It's the second tab.
It's in the slot. No, it's
Oh, second tab for y'all guys?
Yeah, you've got an extra tab.
Yeah.
to the road that you were on. Molly just gonna destroy my.
You find it, Hunter?
Molly, you know you that you own that.
Kick me out the game. I have to launch it again.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't own.
Hey, I wanna try
And you get a better one.
and look around the room.
Okay.
Like a faster one. But that's not-
Ooh!
That is.
Wait, my Molly.
That is.
I want to see what happens.
Teleport to me. What is on it?
He can't even see Doug.
He got dust in his eye, and he can't. He's just rubbing him vigorously.
You hit dust with your hammer.
No, I didn't.
Hey Molly, did all the windows get closed? Can you go real quick and check and see if the windows are closed, and then turn the
Go to
AC
look
back
in the
on?
room.
I'm starting to sweat.
And you're looking around, and then you're like, hey, I think I found something. And you're like, oh wait, no, that's Atala. You apparently have been staring at Atala's feet for a few minutes, thinking you found a pair of boots.
Oh, Hitalo, you wear boots? I thought you were barefoot.
Whatever she's wearing.
I think she was barefoot.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going Tolkien or what. I just in my own imagination you were.
So is Tolkien.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, he was wondering why there was a fuzzy pair of feet sitting in the room.
He thought it was some flippers.
Tall has hairy feet.
Yes.
It's not the only thing that's hairy.
She has a beard.
No.
Okay, I see my character sheet.
You can see it?
Yes.
Alright, when you get your character sheet pulled up, if you look at it down to the side where it says Perception, there's a little blue button underneath the number that if you click will roll it in the game.
It'll be on the right-hand side.
There you go. That's how you do a perception check.
Look at you go.
And if you need to do a saving throw, you click on the blue for the saving throws, or whatever else you need to click on. Basically, anywhere there's a blue button, you can click on it and it'll roll it.
Yeah, eventually you can set up shortcuts on the main screen.
Hey, Dad, ask Mom what she's picking up.
She's in the
He's already
kitchen.
home.
So I'm gonna demonstrate that in Roll20 for the video, just so he can kind of see. I don't know why I would need acrobatics, but I'll try. Well,
I'm gonna be right back.
Bye, 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 bye.
Plant that earworm. That's just mean.
It's stuck in my head too. So.
Macarena. That's the worst thing about working in the radio station now is I'll track. So, big Wizard of Oz moment right here, but I do 6 hours of radio in about an hour and a half by pre-recording, like in between songs and stuff like that. So, if y'all hadn't figured it out already, most people on the radio aren't actually at the station.
Especially now.
Yeah, especially now.
Paul was there, but now he doesn't do that anymore.
What's he do now?
No, he doesn't go to the radio station. He does it from home.
Yeah.
He'll set up everything from home, and then it airs when it airs.
Well, that's the thing is most audio is being sent through IP at some point or another anyway. So you don't have to be in some professional studio anymore. You just have to be in a space that doesn't sound like you're inside of a,
trash can.
Yeah, exactly. Go
Toaster
sit in a
trash can.
closet with some clothes in there, or go sit in your car. That's like the best place to do it is in the car. But yeah, like I was saying, the worst thing about doing the radio thing now is that I'll track throughout the day, but I'll hear some song in the first part of my shift, and then it's stuck in my head the rest of the day, just on repeat.
Fun times. Okay, so yeah, y'all are fairly certain there's nothing in this room.
Sweet. Let's go back and go down the center path, I guess, that I didn't see the first time.
Alright. You go down a bit of a ways, and there's another passage to the right. It still goes forward, but there's remember, you're on the straight path that goes to the village, and there's little side passages.
Okay, I got you. Alright, we'll stick our heads in there and do perception checks all around.
Alright, when you look down that side path, it goes down about another 25 feet, and then opens up again.
Okay.
Let's walk down there.
I'll go down there and do my perception check.
Where we can just go look, yeah.
Alright, you look in this room, and Hayden, you notice that there is a passage in the back of the room. Everyone else has a little trouble seeing it. Core notices it's there because it's an optical illusion.
Disappear. I'm gonna go over there and kind of stick my hand. I'm assuming that it's like two walls, like kind of close together.
Mm-hmm.
So stick my hand and make it like look like it's disappearing into the wall, and then I'm gonna just step straight through.
It's the opposite. It makes it look like you're sticking your hand into the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
But everyone else notices that the room is filled with dust and other things just like the others. Except for Core and Nada, you also notice that there are footprints on the ground in here.
Can we see how big they are? Are they the size of a human, or?
A couple sets of human.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure to draw attention to this, to you guys. Guys, we got some footprints. I don't know if anyone's better at determining the nature. Is it barefoot or is it like a boot?
You can't tell.
I can't tell, guys. But it's about the size of a human.
Can I do a nature check to see if there's anything interesting about their gait? Whether they're young and moving quickly or older and kind of limping along?
Not on a stone floor.
Okay.
Can I tell what direction they're going?
Back and forth.
Back and forth. Can I tell? Well, we came trampling through the first door. Can I see if there's some back towards that door in the back? Like maybe they're coming through that door.
They cross back and forth from the way y'all came to the way you see the other door.
Okay.
So they were obviously using this path to get to the passage. So, is it wide enough? How wide is the passage enough
Once you
one
go
person to
past
go
the
single
choke
file.
point, it's a standard 10-foot wide corridor.
Okay. So, how far down the corridor can we see?
You can see to the end of what your light shows.
Okay,
Hey guys,
so it
let's take
goes
the
for
let's
a
take the
ways.
torches back into this room and just let Nadet try to see down this hallway real quick.
Yeah, I'll even sneak down a few ways until I can see something.
All right. With all the light removed and your eyes getting a chance to accommodate, you actually can see that the path goes about 60 or so feet, then turns.
All right, I'm gonna creep up all the way, kind of stealthily walking down the path, kind of looking at the stonework, making sure there's nothing that's that projectiles could come out of or anything like that.
When you get to the turn, you can see that there is the passageway goes another probably 40 feet or so, and then dead ends.
All right, I'm going to go back and tell Core that, all right, bring the others, but don't bring the torch past the this other path up here. I'm just gonna stand up here in the darkness still, but I need y'all close enough that if there's a problem, I can call you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move up into the darkness, and then let them come in with the torches
Hatala?
behind me.
Hatala, you want to go up behind him too? I know you won't be able to see, but
I won't be able to see anything.
I mean, Nadet
Well-
could always throw out a light.
Or you could stand here at the corner, just in case something gets
Yeah,
past
I'll
me
stay
or
at the back.
something.
If you think, if you need
I mean,
me,
you can
light up and I'll
you
move
can-
forward.
You could always just pull
Right.
out your torch too, because you have to ever burning torch in your pack. So just take it out if you need it.
Well, it's just if I don't want to do that before he's ready.
Right. We'll wait
I don't
on
want to
him.
blind him.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, I'm gonna go up and get in position where I'm in
Okay.
the darkness of the second corridor.
Okay, and you see it dead end.
All
Already
right,
looked.
I'm going to proceed all the way down to the dead end and see if there's anything interesting.
Your dark vision doesn't see any details.
Okay. So we've got a dead end down here, guys. Y'all go ahead and come on.
Okay.
Why do you want us to go to a dead end?
I want to inspect it in the light. I can only see so much with my dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Did we? Oh, well, we've done trampled through here. Before we go too far, guys, I know Nadep's already gone down, but can you take a look around? Get your torches out and take a look around for those footprints. Hatala, you're down there. Can you go ahead?
I'm gonna shine the torch down on the floor, see if I see footprints that do not belong to Nita.
Okay. You can't identify which footprints was which footprints, but about 20 feet down, you do notice there are some burnt things on the ground.
Burnt things. Can I tell what they are?
Do a perception check.
I'd also like to look at them and see what they are.
Check both sides.
Hatala, you see them, but you don't know what they are. Nita, you see them, and they look like they may be something to do with magic.
Like some fancy magic stuff. Hey, Eve, I know you're kind of religious, but
I can help with.
maybe you
I can
got-
help with magic if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I forget you were piddling around with the magician over there, learning new things.
I mean, Eve may be able
Go,
to.
Figure it out.
We
go
also.
ahead and stretch your legs.
I
Take
think.
a look at it.
I think one of these news folks also said they knew magic.
I want to
yeah.
look at the things on the ground too.
Okay.
Okay. And Aerotane would be good at that as well.
Oh, I forgot, guys. If we're just gonna make an audio of this later, we should probably call all our numbers. So
Dice rolls. Yeah.
yeah, I got a 22
Perception
Arcana.
17.
Okay. Core and Aerotane can identify that these things on the ground are used up spell components.
Guys,
Somebody's been casting spells down here, huh?
yeah. I
Can
don't.
we tell how old they are?
They still smell freshly burnt.
Are they warm? I'm gonna touch it. See if it's still
They're
warm.
not warm.
They're not warm. All right.
Based on the, do we know enough about the burnt remains to tell what kind of components they are? Like,
I'm not that.
possibly what school of magic?
Maybe the sorceress knows, but I'm not that good at magic.
She examines them, but it's beyond her understanding.
Oh, we'll just be on our guard. It could have been something as simple as, you know, trying to see down here in the dark, but something as dastardly as, you know, killing someone.
We didn't see any. There's no passages. There's no cracks or doors. There's no way to get out. So this may have been a teleportation spell.
I want to take.
You notice that there are, looks like some kind of weird tracks on the walls.
No, do it in the lobby.
I want to investigate the markings on the walls.
Mm-hmm. They're very small and very. They. It's really hard to explain. They just kind of. It's like they were flowing around the walls.
What are you looking at, Kairos?
He's nature check now that he's seen them to see if maybe it was some kind of insect.
He hasn't told you he
Lots of
saw
legs.
them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I
What are you
fear
looking
that
at,
this is
Iris?
magic beyond us all, so just a word of caution. Know the rank.
You're saying this is very powerful magic being used down here.
Which means
Very
beware in
recently.
my native tongue.
Why would somebody be in an empty corridor with a dead end doing dangerous magic, guys?
I just heard a phone. Is he calling the cops? What if he's calling the cops?
You still haven't got to the end yet.
Yes.
Yeah. We continue all the way down to the dead end.
Okay. Perception check.
All right.
Got Core with 13, the Depth with 20, Kairos with 27, Eve with 18, Hatala with 14.
Ranger with the eagle eyes.
Alright. Nadep, you don't notice much except for the fact that there is a door at the end of this hallway. Kairos, you see a door, you see the entry to the door where there's a keyhole, and you see that there are some markings inscribed on the door.
I want to look at the markings.
Okay, you look at the markings. One of them looks like it may be some kind of marking of fire, you're not certain, and one of them may be water or air, you don't know.
I want to check it for traps.
That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah. You are
I mean, that plus 12 is nice.
certain there's a trap.
With a nat 1. Guys, this is trapped.
How do we disarm it?
I'm not sure. I'll try to disarm it.
Charles, do I have to be trained in thievery to detect a trap, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna try to disarm the trap.
Okay, you try to disarm the trap and you spend about 10 minutes working on it, and then you realize, wait, there's no trap here. Nor is there any way to affect this door in any way because you don't see any mechanisms for it.
Guys, I disarmed the trap. We're safe now.
Thank you, Hatala.
You're welcome.
Can I do a perception check to see if Fatal is lying to us?
You can try.
No, it doesn't.
From what your understanding of fixing traps is, you can't tell for certain she did something. Whether she actually did what she said, you're not 100% true.
I'm watching you, Atala. I don't know about you.
Hey, it's not trapped. We're safe.
You
Is
said
it
there were.
locked?
You said there were markings on this door.
Yes.
These, do they look like the same ones on the other door that I saw?
What other door?
The other one that we didn't get open. The one that, the
Oh,
guy.
the ancient door.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if they looked like the markings where we do the sign in front of it. To unlock
These are
it.
the markings you found on the other door.
Yep. So do we do.
So do the sign.
No, he said it was for the other ancient door that we couldn't get in. There was magically warded.
Well, try a sign.
Okay, I'll try the first sign and then I'll try the second sign.
Wait. Don't you remember where we found the old dude laying on the ground?
He was doing magic at the door. We were just doing a sign.
Okay. I'm gonna step back like 10 feet.
Sign is not magical.
Kiddos, we need to shut it down.
Tiffany has her character
Charles.
sheet up.
Yeah, brush teeth and shut it down.
Gone.
I'm gonna turn the thing off.
Will's in the Charles.
Upstairs, please.
There we go.
Tiffany has her character sheet up. She's gonna talk in my Discord.
Okay.
Kids, hurry up. You have. Look, I'm about to just turn this off. Smash start and turn it off.
Yeah, she doesn't have any
Save and
information
quit.
on hers yet.
Oh, I didn't get a drink out of it until
Can she roll for perception?
No, let me put that basic stats in there again.
Wipe your faces, brush your teeth.
So, give me a second.
Change your clothes. Don't go in bed like that. Go
Kiss. Brush.
Don't leave it.
Some intermission
Can they see me if
music.
I walk here?
Not from where you were standing. If you're in line with the chair, you could, but.
So I don't know if y'all have seen these little segments or not, but I found them the other
Where's it
day
at?
where you got like random celebrities playing like 30 to 45 minute segments of D&D. I watched
Nice.
Vin Diesel play the other day, and it was hilarious.
He's a nerdy dude.
What's happening? Sorry, I'm back.
I stumbled across a YouTube series that was celebrities playing D&D.
What happened in the session? In our session?
Isaac.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
We're paused to
He is.
get a character sheet up
Charles
to
is
date.
filling out perception for Puritan.
Okay.
So we were at a pause moment.
It's actually editing. Thank you.
What? I'm probably going to say everybody's name wrong. Me. Natala
And
probably
you're going to
has
spell it even more interesting.
Yeah. Well, no, hers is going to be good because it's on her thing here. And Kairos will be correct pretty much all the time now that I know them. But
Thank you.
when it goes to all the other names that we end up getting, yeah, they're going to be wrong. They're going to be wrong over and over again. They'll be right one time if Charles tells me how to spell it, and then they'll be wrong again because I won't remember.
Yep. Alright, your perception is in your sheet now.
So, editing. Like here. Thing. Editing.
So is an error when making butane?
Hitala would know how to say it right because she does know Elven, so. Just because I can't say it doesn't mean she can.
Put the remotes.
That's the beauty of role playing.
In the bucket. Get the remotes.
Okay. So what are you doing now?
Okay, y'all go help Isaac clean up the table.
Is the door.
and
Wait. He was doing the sign.
kitchen area.
Yeah, I did
Yeah, nothing
the.
happened.
You don't have to wash the dishes, but just clear the table. Yeah,
What were the markings? Fire, water? Do we?
Possibly.
I'm trying to get money.
Water?
Do we want to try?
You do
the-
notice there are more markings on the door, but they've been etched away by time.
That's the same thing that was on there.
I think we left all the creation stones back in the chest. Does anybody want to touch it and just see if it'll push open?
I assume Hatala touched it while disarming it.
Yeah, she sat there working on it for 10 minutes trying to do something.
Okay. There's no... You said there is a keyhole, right? Is that little small triangular looking keyhole?
It's a small opening for something large and flat to go in.
Just, and it's the same type of keyhole that was in the mains crypt area.
Yes.
Natala's not putting anything in that.
Yeah, you lost your last device. I don't think we're going to be able to get through this. We need to try to find the key. Can I just push on it just to see if it'll open?
Nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, it's shut.
Maybe you need to look over the books again to see if the Lich described how to open the door. I don't see why.
I think the Lich's room is already open.
So this is another door that we don't know anything about.
Yeah.
The portal between the mains is in here.
No, there's two of these we've already run into now. There was the door that Bryn was trying to get into, and then there's this door we just found. And it looks like he may have tried here as well.
Okay.
That may be what happened here. By the way, there's a guy, Bryn, who's been trying to get into some of these doors.
He worked with the Order of the Keys that you met.
But he's kind of a jerk.
Not kind of. Totally and completely.
He's a very much a bro jerk.
He's worse than I am.
But he's the second in command of the Keys, somehow. Oh, that's right. He was very wealthy and connected. That's how he got to where he was.
Alright, so we would have
Y'all
to
are
make sure
fairly
that
certain this is the same door.
Oh, it's
the
the
other
same
side of it? This is the other side?
that Bryn was at?
No.
This is the door Bryn was using?
Y'all were sneaking around in the dark. You didn't come in here with all your lights on.
Oh.
This is the door y'all found him at.
Guys.
So we spent like 30 minutes sneaking up to a door we already knew existed. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Okay,
let's
we
mark
figured
it on
out
the
how
map and keep on moving.
Good call. Let's go.
Remember, that was an unmapped part of the base.
Yep.
Map now. Bam.
I think I know whose footprints those were.
Fine.
Okay. So you make it back to the main corridor.
Keep on going.
You go on down for about another 50 or so feet, and there's another branch to the right.
Alright. We went to the one place that we'd already been to down here, so I guess I'll start off going down there in the dark, see if there's anything. Same procedure as last time.
It goes down about probably 20 feet, and then there's a door.
Hey, Atala, you seemed to know something about that door last time. You want to take a look at this one again?
You mean the one you thought was a dead end?
The one that you didn't unlock because there was no lock?
Alright, Atala's gonna come look over the door.
Okay. It's a big, heavy wood door.
This is a big, heavy wood door.
That's not what I ask you for with your expertise in doors. It's in locks. Look at the lock.
Okay. Now look at the lock.
Okay. You don't see a lock.
There's no lock. What lock were you talking about?
I don't know doors or locks. That's your job. Open the door.
I'm gonna check for traps.
You're fairly certain there are no traps on this door.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door.
It's slightly stuck.
It's a little stuck.
Hey,
I'm
Wiki.
gonna try. Charles,
Wiki.
I'm gonna
Wiki.
try to open
Quick.
it with my strength.
Hurry! Before Atala gets this door open, you need to smash through
I'm
it.
gonna start.
Which I'm gonna have to pull up my character sheet to do it because I don't
I'm
ever
gonna
use
smash
strength.
I'm gonna smash it.
Alright.
I'm going to smash it.
Chill out. Oh my god.
That was a natural one from Hatala.
A natural one, which is -1, so a 0.
That is a 0 from Hatala.
So you put
I
your
haven't
shoulder
seen
into
that
it,
before.
push, and you simply keep going backwards.
And we're
You
all
should
staring
fall
at
face.
you. The whole
I'm gonna
party's
whack it with my
staring.
hammer.
Guys,
No,
this
you
door
just
is
push on
really stuck. I'm sorry, I can't get it. Somebody else is gonna have to do it.
Wiki just
Okay,
goes up
I'll
with
do
one
the same.
finger and like
Just
pushes
push
open.
it. Don't use your
I'm gonna
hammer.
push
Just
it.
push it.
I'm gonna push it.
Just shove
Alright.
it open.
Wow.
Need help, Winky?
Wow.
Winky gets an 8. I'm gonna go help
He's
Winky.
left.
Alright, what do I need to roll?
Why?
What is
Strength.
it? Strength. Strength.
You okay?
I got a 17. Was that enough?
Yes, you managed to push the door open.
Woohoo! I got it, guys.
Y'all were just too low. Y'all.
What? Can I
had the
see anything
wrong-
in the room with the torch?
Actually, a pole.
There is the remains of furniture in this room. It looks like tables and maybe a bookcase of some kind. It was a laboratory at some point,
Okay.
but it was not maintained like the one in his study.
Can we tell if it's the same, around the same time period as Aranor, or if this was like for liches, or even older, for like the lich?
It's way too young to be for the lich.
Okay.
The wood wouldn't be here if it was for the lich.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to detect if it's magic laboratory or alchemy laboratory.
It was still a physical laboratory. He was doing experiments on creatures in here, but there was stuff to be used that are more modern in here. But still, most paperwork things have turned to dust in this room as well.
And most. Should we search the room?
Because it's still about 800 years old.
Yes, we searched the room.
Alright, perception.
We're gonna find some dust.
Now, Hatala is absolutely certain she's looked through every bit of dust in the room, and she finds a small piece of scrap of paper that's still there.
I found a
Holy moly.
scrap of paper.
Because Darius sucks.
So new people don't know who Darius is.
Can I tell is there anything on it?
Make sure you try to read both sides.
It's probably going to need
Turning it
restoration
around.
before you could do anything real with it.
Alright, so I'm gonna very carefully put it away.
Does anyone have a mending spell?
I do.
Then you can cast mending on it and it'll help a lot.
Eve, do you think you can help us with this paper?
Yeah. Oh wait, I just opened up this one. Okay.
Just
yeah.
say
here, I'll
you
help
cast a spell.
No, I opened up the. I was looking at the
You do
book.
it, Effie.
I did it. There you go.
Okay. You see that this is a portion of a ritual for using one of the stones of creation to imbue a creature with creation energy. It's not the full thing, but it is a portion of it.
How many people down there in the basement?
You said it was a
You know,
way.
the ones with the cracks
I said
in
that
them,
was
like
a how
floor,
to.
like you had. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think our new people know about my
Making cracked up creatures for dummies.
yes.
Hitala. I mean, not Hitala. Why am I doing that? Core. Core,
You narcissistic.
I'm gonna give you this paper. Maybe useful to you, or maybe you can get it to somebody that may need it.
All right, I'm gonna store it for now, and then tonight I'm gonna read over it when I get some downtime. Or actually, I want to look at it now to see if I see anything, because it's just a single sheet.
It's a portion of a sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look over it now. Post.
Alright, do an Arcana check.
22.
Yeah, you don't determine anything new from it. It is something to do with how to use the creation stones and how to put their energy into someone. But there's pieces missing and there's no details to it.
Can I check to see if there's anything I can perceive? Or
Yeah, I'll let you. So I'll hand it over. Let her look through it. This is pertaining to creation stones, which is something that we're trying to track down. Destruction of the entire world kind of thing. So we'll prevent that.
Long story short, everybody thinks there's 4, but there's really 6.
There are
Earth, air, water, fire.
Light, darkness.
Light.
Yeah, so each of them has a balance. I was unfortunate enough to touch one previously, which infected me, and now it's caused cracks to kind of spread through my body. We managed to slow it down, so I'm not going to die right now, which is good. But it's definitely something that we're looking into, because I don't want to die.
And I'm so tired of hearing of these dreams. Ah.
You got to be in a dream.
It burns your soul.
Cool.
Yes.
And remember, it does burn your soul out.
Yes, and there's Nathaniel. Nathaniel is in here with me too. We have part of his soul. That was the thing that happened. You guys may want to explain that a little bit deeper.
We'll have plenty of time around the campfire at night for these kind of stories.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
Well, did Airtane find anything on the paper?
Does she know how to go to the character sheet?
I don't know if she can right now. I don't know if she's talking through. Okay.
There she goes.
That's good.
No, you don't determine anything else, but you do confirm everything that he said.
Okay. I'll store this in my pack for now. Are there any other doors or anything in here?
There are not.
Down the main corridor again. Time to go down the main corridor again. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, you come back to the main corridor. And from here, you can already see another branch to the left, off in the distance.
Yeah, keep going down the.
Yeah, you're leading us in these
keep
caverns,
doing this
buddy.
whole way. Let's go. Try to
this
make sure that this is what we want to do. We're making a map of this whole place.
That's your plan.
Yeah, we're following the
We're
dwarf.
following you.
It's another corridor that goes to the left.
All right. We'll do the same procedure. Dark vision as far as I can. Bring them to a corner if we reach one.
Okay. No corner, it just goes straight into a small room, a lot like the first one.
Okay. Hey guys, I think we got the same thing as we got on the other end. Let's do a quick perception check, and let's check the room real quick,
Oh
and
my
then
God. You're
we'll
terrible.
head on to the next part. I'm gonna go and look and see what I can see in this room.
Core's at 21, Irritane's
Oh, God.
11, Nadep is 14. We got a 22 from Hatala, a 19 from Winky, 21 from Eve, 12 from Kyrus.
So basically, Eve and Core can determine that there is nothing of any value in this room.
Yeah,
This is another room
Alright.
that's been empty for thousands of years.
All right, let's keep on moving along.
Okay, there's another passage up to the right again.
All right, let's go check it out. Same procedure.
There is a door on this room.
Hey, it's a door. Natala, you're up.
All right. Check it for traps.
You are certain that there are no traps.
I'm gonna open it.
Alright, it is locked.
I am going to unlock it.
22.
You unlock it.
Oh crap! I gotta fix that too because I need to do a plus what? I gotta have at least I got a +2 to that.
for your
for
tools.
thievery. I just got to remember for later to set up another roll for that. All right, I'm sorry. I unlocked it.
Yes.
All right, open it up slowly.
All right. In it is a more modern room, like the one that you just found with the furniture, and this room is actually in good condition. The thing that gets your most attention is the large chunk of black obsidian growing across the ceiling.
Does it look similar to the spire?
Yep, it is a piece of the spire.
Don't touch or mess with the black stuff. That's another long story. But long story short,
Don't touch it.
This looks exactly like the other room where he had his workshop set up.
This is the darkness stone of creation that's what they're called, right? Stone of creations. It's a little awkward when you're talking about the stone of destruction. Anyway, but this can make you go mad, crazy, whatever.
No.
The tablet.
This is the spire.
Okay.
This is the spire the Lich found.
And but I thought the spire was a part of creation of dark, or the.
No, it was like an amplifier. It's not an
Anganar figured out how to use the magic in the spire to amplify the creation stones.
All right, so that's what that does.
This is not a stone. This is just an amplifier.
Later, we'll talk about the stones of whatever and what they do then. But don't touch it anyway.
This is the stuff that's almost impossible to break.
If you've ever read Powder Mage series, very similar storyline. Big black spires of stuff that's very hard to break. And I don't know
those from you.
They're good. All right, anything else in the room?
You also notice that there are bits of writing and paper in here. It's not in great condition. It's much worse condition than the main room that you found earlier.
Hey, Eve, can you do that thing again? On the papers?
There's way too much.
Oh.
We would
Doesn't
need to
work like that?
This is a room filled with stuff.
See if we can find anything that's worthwhile.
Is that a spell slot? I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a burned spell slot to do that spell.
Alright, so I want to look around and see if there's anything worthwhile. So we've got a decent...
There's a lot of things worthwhile, but everything is going to need restoration.
Okay.
I was just marking on the map.
Nothing is anything you can use right now.
I got you. So
There's
we'll
no
mark
other
this on the
doors,
map
right?
as a secondary
This is
room.
the room you need to have the orders of the keys people come in to start restoring.
Alright.
And there's no other doors, right?
You do not find any other doors.
Okay.
I am adding that to our to-do list.
We're gonna continue on our cartography tour.
Okay. After going for a little while, you are starting to recognize the places you went when going to the village.
Okay. So we're pretty much to the village at this point.
If you keep going, you will be.
Okay. Alright, let's move on to the village, I guess, and see if there's some other ways around through there.
By the way, there's a village down here. The people that Aganar was experimenting on are living down here. They have cracks throughout their bodies, just like me, though they are much further along in their progression than I am.
And while they look monstrous, they seem to be docile, and they were very helpful to us. So if you could stay chill, that'd be good.
Yeah, we provided them some food and some drinks and things. So trying to build relations.
Elijah. What are you doing?
Yes. Playing the game.
This game or some other game?
This game.
I'm just checking because you were out of it.
Hey, wow. Spaghetti.
Alright, so we're gonna make our way onto the village down here, and what time is it? I know it's kind of hard to tell when we're underground. but
You
I
have
don't know how
no
long that
idea.
takes.
You're starting to get a little tired.
Maybe we can ask the leader about if he knows where this guy's lab would have been, or
Yeah, it
sanctum.
might be further down in the cabin.
He's been down here for a long time.
Well, they weren't able to explore much down here, right? They couldn't.
No,
get
they
near the...
weren't. But
They couldn't come to this direction.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
may know if it was in another area. We just searched the direction they can't go in.
Okay. All right, let's go find Stormwind Britches or.
Oh
whatever
my
his name
god, Stormwind.
No, it's Stormwind Britches.
Stormwind Britches. Who's
Oh,
yelling voice who lives in the
look,
sea?
look,
Stormwind Britches.
When you live in the mountains by yourself, there's no need for names. I'm horrible with them, so why really try? You know who I'm talking about. Glowy dude, got the 2 different colors of creation embedded in him. Kind of glowy eyes.
Lasigious.
Yeah, that's what I said. Stormwind Bridges. Stewart. I never met that Stewart guy.
I've never had any interactions with him.
I'm gonna find it.
Alright, you make it to the village. They come up and say hi, see how you're doing.
Introduce our new ones. This is Ranger guy and the new Eve.
Sure, yeah, that's my name.
The creature in front of you two is looks like an ordinary human, except for the fact that his entire body has been twisted and broken by 2 different forms of energy fighting throughout his skin. And he is basically a living monster of electricity, storm, water, and air.
Did you receive the food? Okay.
Yes, we did. Thank you. It's been helpful. Nice to have something other than mushrooms and fish to eat.
Yes. I'm glad that you were able to get something.
I have to say, I really enjoyed the wine. It had been so long since I've had any.
Nice.
Well, we'll see if we can make sure to get you more. Make sure y'all are stocked.
Is there something we can help you with?
Of course. Go ahead, Core.
Oh, yes. We're looking for the Lich that used to live down here. We're looking for his sanctum. Or do you happen to know any of the possibly where that might be, or I don't know how much you've explored down here.
Ignar never mentioned that. I do know that in our exploration down here, we have never seen the Lich's chamber. All we've ever had to deal with is that room that had his shadow in it.
Okay.
If his chamber is down here, it's somewhere back in the section we could never enter.
Okay.
You don't happen to have anybody that was good with maps down here and has drawn out what areas you do have access to or anything like that? We'd love to let our...
We could simply feel when we shouldn't be any closer.
Well, I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
I guess we got to go the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Is it back the way we came? Because they've looked everywhere else. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. We could go back to where the Lich was trapped and see if there's anything in that room.
That's way on further past the village.
Oh. Okay.
Have we left
sorry.
bridges yet?
No. We're standing in front of them.
Well, can I reach inside my explorer outfit and pull out some more wine and say, Hanta Hantanya? Which means thank you.
Yes. He responds in Elven, thank you kindly.
Core,
Just not a.
what the heck was that?
I don't know. I don't speak Elvish, but I'm pretty sure it was
Oh,
Elvish.
I
She said
thought they
thank
had
you.
some weird.
It was Elf talk.
She said thank you,
Of
y'all.
course you know. Yeah.
I like her. She's nice.
I like her. She's nice. Brr. You
Let's go
like
search.
everybody. All right. So I'm assuming it's not like time that we need to rest or anything of that nature, right?
No, but y'all are getting hungry at this point. It's getting close to dinner time.
All right. Do we want to eat with the people down here and just kind of?
They're still
Have
mostly
some-
eating mushrooms and fish. You're welcome to eat mushrooms and fish with them, but I don't know if you'd be able to survive it.
It's not gonna bother me any, but these fancy highfalutin types, I don't know how they'll deal.
Get rations. If I've been warned not to eat them, I will not eat them.
Yeah, they're toxic to most people.
Oh. Well, I would assume that I would know that they were toxic and not eat
Yes.
that, but
It's something you eat when you have no choice.
gotcha.
Or break out some rations.
I will pick crumbs out of my beard.
I will eat my hammer.
We all have rations. You can just eat some rations too.
Sit there like licking the side of it.
So we have 17 days of
Snosberries
rations
taste
left,
like
by the way.
snosberries.
We had 18 days of rations, we now have 17.
Thank you.
Do you carry a kitchen in that beard?
Kitchen. All you need's a fire, maybe a rock. I don't do the inside stuff very well.
So we're gonna eat and press on.
I am missing those nice tree meals though.
In the depth, you're searching for like secret passages and things, right?
Right.
Cool.
The stone cutting is passive, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't have any.
Technically, my trap check is passive, but
I retain. Do you have detect magic by chance?
I do.
So it's something to be on the lookout for. Is we could be just walking by it. Hey, Charles, is that just automatic? Do you do that automatically, or does she have to cast anything? Or
You have to cast.
We have to say it.
okay,
she could cast it and it would last for whatever time it's going to last.
okay.
But keep it,
It's a
irritating,
cantrip,
just so
yeah.
you know, in the past, we have run into times where we have those who have cast detect
Too
magic
much magic.
have had very harsh reactions because the DM hates it.
No,
Oh,
if
but I
you
come from a
cast-
higher power than a demon.
If you cast detect magic in an area that's flooded with immensely powerful magic, it can cause a feedback, which causes you to go flying across a room.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing.
And I would finally fly.
Sensory overload.
Thanks for bringing that up, Patala.
I also have detect magic.
Heck yeah. That was something we were very much lacking in.
Y'all know I can do it. Like I've
Yes.
done it multiple
We know you.
times.
I have no clue.
Who are you again?
But apparently she's chopped liver.
You know, just
Yeah.
the person, just the
Well,
person
she
who
finally has
knows, y'all.
video now. I'll actually be able to remember with video.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the first time we've had video for you, so I mean, it's like a different player coming in.
That's right.
Normally you don't say anything and we don't get to see you react, so it's nice being able to see reactions, like somebody says something and you react instantly. We see that.
Yes. All right, so
Mainly,
we're gonna...
I can see you react to Payton because that's hilarious.
That horrible
I'm
charisma
here
he
to
has.
keep us all on our toes and each other's throats.
Okay. So what do? You finished eating your rations.
Let's go back to where we came. Is that?
Well, we won't be checking for anything on the way out, so assuming it'll take us a lot less time.
Yeah, we can just hustle back down the way.
And just search that other direction.
Okay. As you're heading back down, Hayden, you notice something to the left on your way back.
Hey guys, what's this?
The section of wall looks wrong to you.
Alright, can I do a perception check and inspect it? See if there's any breaks in the stone. There might be a handle or a rock that could be a button.
Mm-hmm.
Button rock.
Button rock!
You can tell it is a door, but you're not sure how it opens.
Hey, there's a door here. Last time we had this situation, Winky just busted down the door. Right.
It looks like a rock.
Last time I think we fell down in the deep dark hole and ended up...
I'm gonna go stand a little ways
Right
away.
Last time we busted down a rock wall, we found a secret room with stuff in it.
Either way, let's be careful.
Yes.
Alright, I want to look over the door. I think I want to look at it mechanically with engineering.
That was a 3.
Nope, you don't get any good ideas about it.
Guys, I'm not sure. It doesn't make sense to me, really.
11 people.
I'm not sure how it works.
The
Maybe
deputy?
somebody else that could be looking at it that might be crafty or something like that.
I can check for any. I can craft something to maybe break it down.
Hold on a second. I've got your stat for your skill going in there.
I probably should have just used crafting in general, because that engineering thing is going to suck from now on.
Alright, under your lore, you have your lore skill you can click now. It's near the bottom of the page under the skills.
Okay, I'll do that.
You do not see an active mechanism, so whatever is activating the door is either out of view or magical in nature, but you do know that it is a door and it slides in.
With her passing that knowledge, I want to try looking at it magically.
Does she pass that knowledge core? Does she? Does she?
Keeps it to herself and doesn't tell you.
Okay, I'll just stand here.
I passed the knowledge on.
With that knowledge, I would like to try to look at this magically.
Okay, how are you going to look at it magically?
Arcana? Just Arcana? Let's see if there's anything I can tell.
Hitala leans against the wall.
Yep,
He
I got
slides
4.
along.
Hitala pushes with her foot a little harder.
It moves a little.
Guys, the wall's moving already.
There you go.
Okay. Let me push it.
Go for it, Winky.
Yeah,
Go
don't you have
for
like
it.
a -1 strength, Patala?
That means the door was really easy to open.
Really, rolled
really
a 6
easy.
on strength.
Just sitting there like staring at it, trying to see how to open it, but then never.
Winky starts slowly pushing the door in.
I'm gonna try again.
Try pushing it.
Sure.
Everyone gets together to push this wall.
Alright, the two of y'all manage to slowly push it in a little further until Winky slams the door so hard that it falls off its hinges.
Go-go!
It goes flying across the hallway and slams into a T-section of a hall.
Us indoors, man. Us indoors.
So it's
Hey,
like a
you
pathway.
know what? Hey, I'm going to say this again, but mainly for the benefit of the new people. I've told this to the group once. One time in a previous game, we came to a door. It was a gigantic door. My party sat there for probably 2 hours debating on the best method to open the door, how to get the door, how to bypass the door, and they never once checked to see if they could push it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Sometimes it's
To
worth it
be
have
fair, I
Leroy
did try to
Jenkins.
push the last door. I just didn't push
Yeah.
this one.
That's why Hatala leaned on it. She likes to surreptitiously
I don't know.
bring
The
up
way it works
information.
when you cast detect magic, you get a feeling whether or not there's magic nearby, and the longer you hold it, the more information you get.
Alright,
I
I
want more
hold the
spaghetti.
spell.
Alright, as you hold it, it begins to solidify.
I'm gonna get more spaghetti. I'll be
And
right
there
back.
is some spells in the room. You're not sure what they are, but it feels
Take a
like
quick
the
break,
spells
real
have faded a lot. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. Like,
I like-
there probably was more powerful magic, but it has faded with time.
Okay. I discontinue my spell.
Kairos, did they seem like? Did you see something? Sorry, I was going beyond break there. Kairos, you look like you paused for a moment. Did you see something?
I detected some magic spells, but they faded over time, so I can't discern what they were.
Okay, so.
Perhaps
keep
I
pushing
can
the door.
detect the magic.
What was
You
that?
won't get any different results.
These like faded
Yeah, I'm gonna
spells
hit
that have
the
been
ball right
cast on the
here.
room. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
there
explaining?
is magic in place, but it's been there for so long, it's lost a lot of its power.
So, Kairos, did it look like generalized magic, or did it look like there were areas, maybe magic items in the room, or something like that?
I
You're
couldn't
not
get that.
looking in the room yet because the door's still closed.
Okay, so the door's still closed. Hey, Winky,
Y'all
can
are
you
in the
open the
middle
door?
of pushing it open.
I'm trying.
Make
You
another
want me to
strength check.
smash it?
Make another strength check.
Okay.
You don't have to smash it. That's
All right.
probably
I
not.
want
Getting
to.
a little. It's getting easier to open, and it's now about halfway open.
Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time.
All right. You finally push it the rest of the way open, and it flings open. And when it opens, braziers on the wall light themselves up.
What does that mean? And what is razor?
Torches lit up.
Built into the wall. A built-in torch is called a brazier.
Okay, okay. No one's ever told me that. So.
No problem. Basically, it's a cup with something burnable inside of it built into a wall.
Yeah.
Who wants to?
Somehow. Go ahead.
So who wants to go in?
Alright, cool.
I guess I'm going.
So, do we think the magic was the lights, probably?
It could be many things. Who knows?
You notice there's almost no dust in this room.
Okay. Can we do a quick perception check? Should we look around the room real quick before we move in?
Stop saying perception.
He learned. He stopped himself.
I
Look at
stopped
that.
myself halfway through it. Look. I'm learning.
He is learning.
You can teach an old dwarf new tricks.
All right.
Maybe we'll keep
So
doing
we got
Kyrus with the highest roll of 26.
Kyrus, you and Erotane notice that in the one corner of the room, a bit of dust is swirling like it's being swept up and then suddenly disappears.
I go and investigate.
Okay, there's nothing to see, but you can tell that there is something there that is cleaning up the dust in the room.
The magical Roomba.
the magical what?
I want
What's
to
a
look
Roomba?
around the rest of the room.
Hey, question. What's a Roomba?
You
a
notice
vac-
that there are two other, whatever they are, in the room.
it's a robot vacuum, Elijah.
Are there any books around?
No. Everything in this room is way too old.
I want to look and see if there's any of those portal keys.
Okay, you don't find anything to do with that.
Okay.
This
I'd like
room
to-
is one of the. This room is old enough that it's definitely one of the Lich's rooms.
Are there other doors?
No.
Oh,
Are there any items in the room that we can take?
No, most of the room would have turned to dust already.
Okay.
But it's being sucked up by some random things in the corners.
Something you can't see.
Okay.
Do we want to stay in this room, or do we want to move on?
We're still. It's not the Lich's room, so. I think we're
It's-
getting warmer.
Probably not the sanctum, but if it's empty, it's empty.
Yes,
All right,
whatever was in here is gone by age.
I vote we move on.
Agreed.
Okay, you're back to the corridor. He goes forward.
I guess we'll keep progressing down the hallway.
Okay. Up ahead, after about 40 or so feet, you see another passage to the right again.
Alright, we'll go take a look down this way.
There's another door.
Door lady!
Checking for traps.
You detect a trap.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just disarm.
Alright, you manage to set the trap off instead.
Oh, great.
But the trap only half fizzles and then craps out. Whatever the trap was, it was so old that it just couldn't last.
Says one good thing about this place being super old.
What? Did I disarm that thing so it didn't actually harm me?
That it went off and didn't do anything.
Okay. Hey, Winky, you want to open this door?
sure. Can I smash it this time though?
No.
Just give us a hand.
Smash it with your hand.
Didn't necessarily have to use strength, but okay.
Alright. You managed to push this one open fairly well. It's been oiled.
So it's open already?
Mm-hmm.
Then I still haven't got to smash anything besides that first door.
Before anyone steps in, I want to check the room for magic.
Alright. You detect magic. Do you hold your spell?
Yes.
Okay. As you're holding the spell, in this room, you feel it a little bit more distinctly. You can detect what you think are unseen servants maintaining this room. and possibly some kind of spell that is keeping the area from aging too badly. It seems like whoever previously owned this understood that time would be the only thing that could really hurt it.
The only thing that could live this long would be the Lich, right?
Most probably because he was expecting eternity.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got bored.
So we found a secret door that nobody else had seen. Granted, it wasn't locked or anything, but it was there. So are we to assume that we're in the Lich's lair, guys?
No, we haven't searched it yet.
Let's get to it then.
It appears there's unseen servants. Is that correct?
Correct. That's what you think was cleaning the other room, but the spells were too degraded.
Should I discontinue my spell?
That's up to you.
That's up to you. You're not gaining any new information as far as you can tell.
I'm not gaining any new information. I'm going to discontinue my spell.
Okay.
Alright. Let's step in and take a look around.
Alright. This room is similar to the last room, except for there are some tables in here, and it looks like there may have been belongings on some of the surfaces. You can see where there are indentions where things sat long enough to actually damage the stone. But whatever they were have already turned to powder and have been cleaned by the servants. With the exception of 2 stones.
Oh gosh, I am not touching those.
I want to investigate the stones.
Just don't touch them.
One of the stones is very odd. It seems to be like when you first looked at it, you thought it was a piece of coal, and then you looked again and you think it may be a piece of agate, and then you looked at it again and now it's a piece of shale.
Oh, definitely don't touch that one.
That looks cool. I like rocks.
That's the stone that hurt my hand.
That's the
Same
earth
kind.
stone.
It's an earth stone. Earth creation stone.
This stone is about 3 or 4 times the size of any of the stones you've found yet.
Oh, wow. We're leaving that there, maybe?
It's probably about the size of about 4 inches across.
So if
Not even my mage
grab
can
this,
pick that up.
Don't grab it. I grabbed the fire ring. You saw what happened to me.
but I like the earth and it's pretty. And...
But you also have the reliquary.
Oh yes.
Core has the reliquary.
I do.
That protects him.
He has the
It's
reliquary that has all the stones in it.
Yeah.
Katala is in. She is by the door again.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Tala?
I'm not touching the stones. I've had enough with that.
What does the other stone look like?
The other stone? It's hard to tell. It's like there's a layer of dust that is hardened over it.
Somebody should reach down there and polish off the dust.
No, I was gonna try to blow it off.
Oh, here, I'll use prestidigitation and clean it.
You use prestidigitation?
Now you use.
I said it, so I'll go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you did it.
You cast prestidigitation on it, and the second the spell hits it, a bright, glowing light starts bathing the room.
I think I found a light stone, guys.
It's about 1 inch across, and it is shaped like a single carved crystal.
Wow.
Trapezoidal shape, pointy.
Yeah.
On both ends, wider in the middle, but intricately carved on the insides too.
This can't hurt us. I should be able to pick this up, right?
I'm gonna.
Let Core do it.
Are you guys suggesting Core do this?
Yeah, Core, you got that protection thingy, that necklace.
You gave us permission to let Core do it.
All right, I'm a little gun shy on this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start with the glowing one.
Hey, Core, before you touch it, if you want me to use my mage hand to pick it up, I can do that too.
I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Are you sure? You've got this.
Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Again.
Hand can get hurt, and who knows what.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna examine the glowing one.
You examine the glowing one?
Yep.
It's beautiful, whatever it is, and it's getting brighter as you get closer.
All right, I'm gonna try to pick it up.
Okay. When your hand's just about to touch it, it starts flashing.
Is it hurting my eyes?
Before he touches it, can I bless the room?
You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna bless the room before you touch it.
Okay.
Okay. As you start casting the bless spell, you notice that its area of effect is probably about 3 times what it should be.
That's
Area of the effect of the bless or the light source?
The bless. Because the way bless works, it starts out at 5 feet, and the longer you hold it, the wider it gets. As soon as you started casting it, it's already about 15 to 20 feet and getting larger.
We need this stone. It finally makes bless a good spell.
Something is definitely amplifying this spell.
What'd you say?
It works with other things.
Did you tell us that?
What'd you say, Ed?
Something is definitely amplifying this spell.
Yes.
I wonder if it works with other spells or if it's just that one.
It might just be divine thing.
Eve, we could use a heal. You want to try and
Oh, I was gonna suggest you, Nadette. Why don't you try like a Tanglefoot on Hatala?
Hitala has backed into the hallway.
I don't
It
think
won't
this is
get
a
us
good
now.
idea.
Okay.
I'll cast grease while holding it and see what happens.
All right.
While holding the stone?
No one's touched any
No
of
one's
them
touched
yet.
it yet. Yeah.
What are you holding?
All right. So, all right. Am I good to go ahead and try to pick it up? Is this the group consensus?
It's up to you, Core.
I'm gonna cave to peer pressure. Apparently.
Nobody's pressuring you.
All right. I'm gonna grab the light stone, or
You
whatever
grab it,
the
and
light.
You grab it, and as soon as you touch it, you start feeling the amulet you're wearing getting hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back down. All right, so I'm gonna relay that.
As soon as you let go, the amulet cools off immediately.
Okay, so as soon as I touched it, my amulet. By the way, everyone, I have an amulet that's preventing the cracks from growing. I don't know if we mentioned that before. That's yeah, it was starting to get really hot and burn, so I don't want to cause.
Do you think it's putting you out of balance in some way?
Probably. That sounds a very good hypothesis.
Trying to burn the darkness out of you.
I don't want it to break the medallion.
That's
do we have like
very
a
wise.
Do we have a bag or anything we can put these in?
We can't put in. I don't think we got anything to put the earthstone in. It's too big.
Can we put it
And
in
the
a
only
backpack?
material you know of is the ethereal wood.
We didn't bring any of that with us, but there is ethereal wood in
Is it gonna hurt anything if we leave it here?
No.
It's been here for thousands of years.
So
We come back and it's been stolen.
And granted, yeah, the
It'll
trap
be the-
had not been sprung.
yeah, it would have been the order of the key, so we know who took it. That'd be my suggestion for now, unless we come up with a better plan. I don't want to lug this thing around, and I don't know that it's going to fit in our
Or-
chest.
Yeah, that's well. I think it might fit in the chest that we have back there, but
Is the bless
I think it's there is gonna be the-
beneficial?
What was
What was
that?
that?
Is the bless doing anything beneficial?
It's the
lets us-
standard effects of the bless. +1 to hit.
All right. Was there anything
So
else
maybe
in
we
this
should,
room? I know we got focused in on the stones. I don't remember what else is in the room.
No, there's nothing else in the room that you can identify.
Okay.
Whatever else was here has already fallen apart through time.
Okay. Yeah, there's no other doors or anything.
You think you could lock
the
it
depth,
back
there's
up
no
to the
other
tunnel?
doors? Right?
Nothing that I see, but I could
Okay.
walk around and check the walls and make
Okay.
sure.
Alright. We'll go ahead and start waiting outside. Do I still have a lock in the back? Or did I use the locks on our other door?
We have one lock left.
Do you guys want to lock this room up?
Well, it still had.
There was no lock.
Yeah, it had what it had.
It had a trap.
Yeah, it had.
Okay.
See the harm in putting a lock on it. I mean, we can always disengage it later.
It would take a couple of hours to do it since there's no lock ever on this door.
You would have to modify the door itself.
Oh,
Oh, Dad, just to let you know.
I was gonna say, perfect time to try
Yeah,
that
he's
hour-long
still-
ritual spell to
Alright,
send a
kiddo.
message to Eric.
Cool
Let him know
things,
what
kiddo.
we've been up to.
Right now.
I mean, if we're gonna put a lock on the door and have 2 hours, we could probably even use the other stone to
Y'all are
amplify
starting
the
to
message.
get tired now.
Well, do we camp out in this room for the night and continue on down?
I don't see any
Later.
reason why we couldn't just
Why,
go.
why don't
the
we
tree.
just use our
Sleep.
portal stone to go back to the tree for a rest?
Yeah.
We just,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we don't even have to use the portal. We just use the portal that's here. We're making a map of this area. We were talking.
so you
about
want to
something.
walk all the way back to the portal instead of just? No, that's in use on our wagon.
Yeah,
Never mind.
we have to go back to the portal.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I keep wanting to use that. Okay.
Now,
Which we left
what I
open,
can
by the
do,
way.
though, if we want to, if we want to bring the light stone, I could pick it up with my mage hand and bring it to the other room where we have the chest with other stones in it. I could bring that with us. If we think it's a light stone, but
Yeah. It
we
definitely
can do it
reacted.
here.
I mean, it definitely reacted.
The only one we've ever seen.
I mean, we're the only people besides the Order of the Keys that are down here right now.
I say we take it with us if we can.
You gonna be able to sustain your mage hand that long?
yeah, I can, as long as I'm not doing anything else. If I have to do something else, another spell,
I'm
I
fine.
would
I'm fine
drop
with
it.
that.
But as long as
We
I have
can't.
very little spells, so
We won't be able to mage hand the Earthstone though, would you?
no, it's too big.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
But-
that's over an L in bulk.
Mhm.
But what if the mage hand is amplified by the light stone?
I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
You want to try it on the earthstone first?
No. I'm gonna try it on the light stone
When
first.
your mage hand tries to go to the light stone, it passes right through it.
Guys, it's not working. The Mage Hand, it's not picking it up, it's going through it. So that is not a solution, apparently.
Is that just the light stone, or is the Earthstone the same?
I haven't tried the Earth Stone. I'm gonna try the Earth Stone.
Just to see if you
It
can.
passes right through it too.
I don't think I can pick up Stones of Creation with Mage Hand, guys.
Okay.
We
That's
just
it.
learned something.
This seems
Scratch
like a
that
way
one
to.
off the to-do list.
We could. That's a way to
Can I-
identify him.
Pick up the light stone.
Charles, I couldn't.
You've done it before, haven't you?
Everything just
I
froze.
What do you mean?
You're
I
still
didn't
talking?
hear it.
I'd like to pick up the light stone.
You have picked up stones before with your mage hand.
Creation
Yes.
Stones?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make
Okay.
sure no one else is actually
don't
trying to
know.
physically pick this up without the protection. You're not gonna.
Can Editane pick up the light stone
With mage hand or physically?
physically?
I'm gonna stop her from trying if she does.
Creation stones are very dangerous to touch for living organisms.
I want to explain that I might not have a soul when I die, so there may be nothing. That's what's going to happen if you try to touch it.
And all because he touched a fire creation stone.
And it's
It was much
slowly,
smaller.
slowly
Yeah, it was much
burning my
smaller.
soul away.
And we
So
put the lightstone in a bag or in a.
yeah, can I put it in like a backpack and just carry it in a backpack to the
Burns
chest?
a hole through the backpack and falls out.
You may want to invest in a pair of tongs.
Hey, don't you have your blacksmithing tools with you, Winky?
Why would he bring
Oh,
those?
he's not there.
Where is he?
And why would he be wandering around with those blacksmithing tools?
Yeah.
Can I craft some tongs real quick?
You'd have to have a forge to craft tongs.
Okay.
I just typed Hatala, tried to pick up.
I mean, we
Mage
can just go back, rest, bring the stuff we need with us. We probably have some back in the tree.
Yeah. We're not talking about a whole day's journey again. It's been so long just because we've been mapping out everything.
Yeah,
I'm
this
assuming.
is like maybe 20 feet away from that area, more than likely. We can't, like, we have not gone very far.
Yeah.
You only have to pass 3 turns to get back to where you were.
All right. So let's return back for the evening. That way we get a good night's rest, get the supplies we need, because now we know we're dealing with. Surprise, we're dealing with creation stones. We should have thought about that already. But
Yeah. Keep a way to deal with that on us.
We
haven't
don't
found
really
any.
have a way to deal with that because we don't have.
Outside of bringing it back to the chest.
Are you all trying to protect the creation stones from anybody else using them, or is there a certain goal?
So
to
there
getting-
was an event that happened down in the city of Bastul, where a little young girl got a hold of a paint set that utilized the creation stones, but they were corrupted, and it started creating horrible beasts that would come out at night or during the day and really try to kill just about everybody. We were able to deal with that, but it's just, long story short, very bad things can happen if people get a hold of them. And you met Stormwind Britches. That was because of the Lightstone. That's what's gonna happen if you pick them up.
Yeah, that's what all of those people are. That whole village is the result of experimentation.
There
creation
are
stones.
another thing we're looking into, which are the is it Quella stones or Quella tablet?
Quella, yes.
Now
Quella.
those will drive you.
Quella.
What's Quella?
They're literally they make you insane.
They will make you insane, and ultimately, that stone is really, really, really the driving force of what we're trying to do to prevent the destruction of everything. Because if there are several parties in play here. There's us trying to maintain kind of status quo with creation not being destroyed. There are demons who are trying to get a hold of it so that they can destroy some other god entity, and there's this giant universe devouring we don't know its name. If you know its name, you go mad, but it's what did you say, Big Brother to I forget the name. The guy with the squiggly mouth. God.
Cthulhu?
Yeah, Cthulhu's dad or something. Makes Cthulhu look tame kind of guy. So that guy's in play too, which we don't. He's the one that's going to destroy everything. Now they are opposed to the demons,
And that's likely the cultist connection because Willem was affected by the stones.
Quella stones.
Yeah.
So I probably did a horrible job at elaborating on that, but we can go over that in detail later.
Better than I would have done.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I've been writing the notes.
I'm back.
We're talking about what 18 sessions of 4 to 6 hour sessions.
yeah. So as I've been going on, I don't know why I started talking on this subject.
They were asking what our goal was with the stones.
Oh yes.
Hunter had asked if we were trying to keep them from other people or whatever.
Yes.
So yes and no.
Not Hunter. Sorry. Karis.
Yes.
And there could
Basically-
be other people that play too.
Yeah, this is kind of just falling in our laps. We don't really, we're doing the best we can with it, and you can see that.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten into the Kaminoans or the giant undead lich area to the north, or the Nathalium library that we're trying to find. There's a lot going on. We'll fill
Mine
you
I
in.
fell into.
Yeah. Yes.
I found a hole.
You found a hole.
It's on the map.
It's on the
It
map.
is on the map.
It is
on the map. We're gonna turn it into a profitable mine one day.
Yeah, we did do a stint and got a bunch of creation stones, and Hitala kind of went through touching each of them, and that was an incredibly bad experience, and she is absolutely not touching crap anymore.
Ever again?
Depends. Depends on the situation.
So I have a talisman, which has a necklace and talisman kind of combined. So that's preventing. Yep.
Can I make a suggestion? Let's get back and tell this story over dinner.
That sounds fine. Yeah, let's
at
do
the
that.
treehouse.
Food sounds wonderful. That's a good suggestion.
Okay.
My speed, can I already get there fast?
You gonna beat us to the plate?
Yes.
Eat all the food?
Yeah, she's the
Yeah,
absolute
have short legs.
Hungry and tired.
And what time is it in real life?
In real life, it's 10:30.
Yeah,
And
so we
look,
probably have to be stopping here.
So we're
Didn't catch
stopping?
that.
Unless y'all want to try staying later.
No, I think we need to. If we try and stay later,
10:30 is where we usually stop.
yeah, I think we need to still stop. Or
Yeah, this.
And
Yeah,
that's
me-
a stopping point because we're going back to the house to eat.
yeah, I think we go further, we're going to end up being caught trying to force ourselves to push through something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll all be
Next time,
tired.
I'll have all your character sheets in the system so that y'all all be able to fight and do everything completely.
Yeah.
And
Let's throughout this week, if we want, we can. If it's okay with you, Charles, carry on the conversation that we're having over dinner, just to kind of
Yeah.
catch everybody up.
Outside
way,
of this, you can actually explain in one of the whatever it be on the chat or on the Discord. Doing it on the Discord might be nice because then we have the record of it there.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to take all of my session notes and put them in there. So I may go ahead and do that, but it's difficult to do that.
Well, why
just
don't we
wait.
do this? Why don't-
Just can you insert it as like a Word document?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, see, that's the problem because OneNote doesn't count them as
No.
documents. So I'm gonna have to pull them from OneNote, put them into a document, make the document, and then transfer it.
Oh yeah.
I can do it though. I can do it.
You can't just export. You can export.
Oh, I think I can export.
Don't
yeah.
don't copy
I'll-
paste that. I will say
Yeah, I'll
for
also,
you guys, if you want, go out and find you'll in Discord. Hopefully, you can scroll up and see the our little video overlay that I made. If you'll go and you'll grab a little a character screenshot from the web, I'll input it into the overlay.
like a headshot.
Yeah, like from the belly button up, kind of a shot.
Of what you want your character to look like, basically.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
And Derek, will you add a channel on Discord for like dinner conversations, and that way we could. I think if we can try and end our sessions at a point like this every evening, and kind of use it as some throughout the week communication. I mean, if
Yeah.
that's okay with you, Charles, I think it would help build some.
As long as it is that way, I'm great with it.
development. Yeah.
That's fine.
So
Okay.
Dinner conversations is created.
What is it? Fireside chat. Dinner's good.
Hey!
I'm gonna go ahead
too
and
corny.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording here.
Hey,
Unless anyone else, does anyone else want anything else on record before I hit pause?
I will say something. I retired to a little corner in the room because I'm tired, and I say, "Ala mene," which is "Go with your blessings."
Go to sleep.
We do have rooms.
Yeah.
You don't have to lay down there. You can have your own room with a bed, if
So
you would like.
this tree is a entire city
Yeah,
They can
Aratang,
also- Yeah.
this tree is actually one of the trees like where you grew up at home. Wood elves live only in these giant trees where an entire city is in a tree or two.
And I'm a wood elf too.
You're half a wood elf.
Yeah,
And
you're
so
a wood
this
elf half. Not a wood elf
very
tree.
nostalgic for you.
I don't know. I was trying to explain this to you
I live
earlier.
in one of them until I got kicked out for being a half elf.
Poor thing.
You happy?
All right. All right. I'm gonna
All right.
pause it there
See you
then.
guys later.